lands where the eagles fly. The earth it hums, a warning cry. The world awaits the break of dawn.
Stealing hand, hearts ignite, echoes call through endless night. Rise up, the dawn is near. The call of legends loud and clear, through fire and frost, through...
I was muted. That was me.
That was funny. I was like, what's wrong with my sound?
Kitty!
Oh yeah. Which one's that, Sam?
Wait, I got a fluffy.
Whoa.
He has
Oh,
claimed
look
that power.
I love how he's like
There.
looking at the camera like, how dare you?
Aww,
I know.
cute puppy.
Look how big the lamb is.
And then
The lamb's actually gotten quite big.
Yeah,
I bet.
unfortunately.
The goat's
She-
still tiny, but
yeah.
the lamb's gotten quite big.
The lamb doesn't get to come into the office anymore. She's too big.
Yeah. The goat still could. She's itty bitty. Adorable.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. She's
Eats
so...
like she's the freaking horse, though.
Yeah. Oh my goodness. Zia smells so good. She got groomed today.
She's a beautiful Pomeranian.
She's not a Pomeranian, you idiot. Ignorant.
You instigator of ignorance.
Instigator of ignorance. Papillon. Okay, I need a short rest. I have 1 hit point.
Yeah, we'll get there.
Just
Dead.
so
Nice.
the rest of you guys know. 1.
Having just secured the Doom Wagon at Sister Lethwin's temple, the party spots the Whitestone ship, the Gilded Grace, engulfed in flames and under attack out in the bay. Lethwin quickly casts Fly on the group, allowing them to rush to the ship's defense. Upon arrival, they find Micah DeRollo, Captain Vanya, and the Tinkerer Marble defending the helm against Padway's forces, which include Tabaxi smugglers, an ogre, and an Etten. As the chaotic battle ensues, Lyra sears the deck with Moonbeam, Cassandra heavily smites the ogre, and Bludgeon furiously slays the Etten, despite taking severe damage. During the crossfire, Rymick accidentally shoots Bludgeon with an arrow, but makes up for it by freezing the water to trap the escaping enemies. As the Tabaxi forces realize they are losing, several dive into the water and swim towards an invisible object, displacing the water. Zatina flies down and casts Shocking Grasp on it, briefly revealing a 30-foot cylindrical submersible used by the smugglers. Suddenly, however, a massive explosion detonates, completely vaporizing the Gilded Grace and hurling the party into the ocean. The concussive shockwave leaves most of the group drowning and fighting for their lives. Lyra survives by wild shaping into a seahorse, while a barely conscious Zatina manages to stabilize a dying Eldira. Rymick is pulled aboard a nearby fishing vessel, only to discover a grim reality. Captain Vanya is stable but unconscious, and both Micah, DeRollo, and Marble have been killed in the blast. Tragically, Bludgeon succumbs to his injury and dies in the water. Lyra casts Bubble Lift to carry his lifeless form back to the docks. The battered survivors rush back to Lethwin's temple, where they are met by a furious Expositor Beauregard Lionette, who is devastated by Micah's death. Using a diamond provided by Cassandra, Lethwin performs a raise dead ritual on Bludgeon. While on the threshold of death, Bludgeon experiences another profound vision of the calamity. He speaks with the Sister of the Wild, one of the three fates, who shows him the burning ruins of Vasselheim and questions if his ancient sacrifice was truly worth the cost. The session ends as Bludgeon awakens on the altar, surrounded by his surviving friends. That's quite literally where we last left off. What would you guys like to do?
Bludgeon, are you feeling all right?
I'm better than it was a few minutes ago, I think.
Well, a few minutes ago, you were dead.
Well, I think it might be better here for now. Do I have hit points? Am I at full? I'm at 1.
You are at 1 hit point with 3 points of exhaustion.
All right. I think we need to rest after we get organized here.
I agree.
I'll reach out and help him up.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Perhaps we should head back to the inn for today.
Bludgeon talks about his vision right away before he forgets it. He talks about the female and the cost, the vision of calamity, and how he was referred to as Bludgeon the Cost. Because although the battle might have been successful, the cost may have been too great. Beyond that, not really sure what the inference is. But yes, we need to refit here.
I want to cast Cure Wounds.
Feel free, as long as you have the spell
Okay.
slots.
I have the spell slot. I'm going to cast it on myself, and then I'm going to cast it on Bludgeon, just because I really don't want to walk around the city with 1 hit point.
Good point.
If we're going back. What
We
time of
cannot
day is
hear
it?
you, Xander. If you're talking, we cannot hear you.
What time of day is it?
I believe it is evening when you guys
Okay, cool.
approached and did battle with the ship.
So,
Before we leave, I think I managed to scoop up a few remains of whatever this sub thing was. And are they still invisible? But like I can feel like there's something in my hand, but I can't see it. Right?
I would say the pieces are now physically visible. It's been over an hour since
Okay.
the event occurred.
I would assume, or would it be safe to assume that the Cobalt Soul, or who would be in charge of investigating the massive explosion in the bay?
I mean, at this point, the Emon guards are down there, obviously getting things under control. I would also say that a small contingent of both Cobalt Soul and others who are taking an interest in what happened are heading down there as well, realizing that something untoward has happened. However, by far the most grievous outcome is the frustration over what to do about Micah DeRollo at this point.
did the Cobalt Soul, were they successful in raising him?
They currently have him sequestered in one of the hospital rooms, and are trying to figure out what has happened, why certain spells do not seem to be working, and there's some concern.
That's not good.
What about equipment? We were blown up. Do we still have our gear?
Oh yeah, still have your gear. Singed, cracked, definitely could use some repair, but you still have your kit.
I guess I would
Let's
assume
find-
that. Oh, sorry.
No. I kind of want to go investigate the Micah. What do you think?
I would go and find someone from the Cobalt Soul, because they probably know more about unusual machinery than the Emon Guard.
I mean,
give them-
Beauregard is
Mhm.
standing around waiting for Lethwin to finish her conversation that she's currently having.
I would approach her and say, they were using some kind of sub, it had, I would assume, a powerful invisibility, because even after it was blown up, these parts were still invisible for a while. But I would give her some of the scraps. Be like, maybe it'll help you get a lead or something.
Beauregard takes the examples from you and calls over to a nearby Cobalt Soul member who comes over. They both take a moment to examine it. Beauregard comes back. This feels like artificer work. Somebody has applied a paint or a film, some kind of liquid to it that is magical in nature that allowed it to be invisible. Unfortunately, the nature of the craft is not familiar to us. If you don't mind, I would like to send this to a friend.
Yeah.
She keeps it.
I hope it gives you some place to go with it.
Well, we shall see. I'm still trying to figure out and understand why this whole thing even took place. The Doom Wagon was never meant for the ship. It was secured here. They must have known their warehouse was compromised, but why the direct assault on the ship? That has me confused and frustrated.
Could they have been after Micah?
Yeah.
Maybe, but why out in the open like that? That's as soon as Whitestone finds out what has happened, what they're going to send here to Emon is going to be effective. Percy will not stand for this, and I'm sure Cassandra, as soon as the news reaches her ears, she will be quite angry as well. Xander, have you checked your settings in StreamYard yet to see if
That's usually where it is for me.
Bebop,
Bebop, bebop, bebop.
Oh, I hear you now.
We can hear you now.
Bebop, bebop.
Yep.
I heard that.
Hey!
Bludgeon, I gave you 15 hit points.
Thank you very much.
Welcome.
I would say that the I would tell her that in the interest of safety, we did leave. Was Beauregard there when we were talking about the Doom Wagon and the Soul Coin?
The first time, no.
No.
She's only here as part of an extra contingent of Cobalt Soul who are already on their way to secure the Doom Wagon and get it prepared for shipping out to Whitestone. Unfortunately, she was not around in time when the Gilded Grace was attacked. The Gilded Grace is an elvish ship owned by Vanya, and she is a definitely someone who is higher up in the Singorn Elves relationships. As far as we know, Marble was a friend of Micah, although we don't have much information on Marble. Beauregard goes on to explain, as far as she knew, she was under the impression that Micah was out here to work with Professor Dorn in relation to his engineering activities over at the castle. She's perplexed. She seems genuine in her confusion as to how this happened.
I would tell her about the soul coin we left with Micah and how when it was brought near the wagon, it seemed to encourage whatever and enable whatever entity was locked inside to interact with us.
Wait. Are you saying that Micah had the soul coin?
He had it in, I think, a bag of holding or something.
That's right. We left the soul coin with Micah.
Beauregard gets a Cassandra, give me a religion check as you're overhearing this conversation.
Religion. I'm okay at that. 13.
I didn't.
13. I'm not that kind of paladin.
Guidance.
You do have guidance.
It's what, 1d4?
Yep.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
11, 12, 13, 15. Wait, what did I
With
say the
that-
first time?
With that, you begin to realize that with the soul coin in Micah's possession, it's quite possible that the soul coin has inadvertently trapped Micah's soul, which goes to the conclusion that the soul coin was actually devoid of a preordained soul inside of it, which means that's probably why the soul drinker was acting so urgently or with a kind of reaction to its approach. An empty soul coin to a demon or devil would be an interesting trinket indeed. Already, Beauregard is rushing off to go find those that are working on Micah as she begins to realize what this might mean.
I think I might have a hunch to why they can't bring Micah back.
Well,
I
he didn't have
believe-
it in like his pocket or anything. It was in a bag of holding. It was in an extra dimensional space.
The divine
true.
works in strange ways. The coin itself may have some kind of property that allows it to work through dimensions. I'm not sure. I'm no expert on these things, but it is possible that a soul could still have been sucked into the coin.
And what about the wagon itself? Was this explosion a diversion and the wagon's gone?
Lethwin steps up. No, the wagon is still here, being guarded by both my Templars as well as some of the members of the Cobalt Soul.
Well,
Good.
maybe it was revenge. Maybe they thought that Padway thought Micah was here to retrieve the Doom Wagon, and so tit for tat, you take my stuff, I blow up your ship.
Or they want the coin. The coin and the wagon are more valuable together.
Perhaps one is useless without the other.
Perhaps they needed someone to die to trap the soul coin or trap inside the soul coin for something. But they could have just killed one of their own for that.
They
I'm
wanted
sure
to-
they're not above that.
The strike
Maybe it
was
was
bold, public.
It's not
But-
something smugglers are known for.
No. But then again, they may not have been expecting us to be there.
so quickly.
They
Or
may have been
maybe-
expecting to attack, get what they want, and then leave before anyone would have been the wiser of what happens.
Wasn't Micah telling us that Dorn was acting suspiciously and that's why he was looking into him?
But who's this Doran guy again? Sorry, I think that was when I
The
wasn't
professor that started this all. He hired us to do some shady shit.
here. Do you think that the professor is in league with the?
Um,
Well, I think the
mean-
professor's in league with the smugglers.
if Dorn is a engineer and artificer of some sort, that submarine would be good evidence that they're working together.
Either the professor's in league with the smugglers, or he's been taken out by the smugglers.
Are we assuming that the submarine is related to Padway or someone else?
Well, the people on the ship were Tabaxi
They
smugglers.
were her smugglers.
They were her smugglers.
Yeah, okay.
That is our assumption.
So where do you
I
park a
still
submarine?
think we don't. I don't think we'll ever get the answer to what's going on until we understand why they attacked, what they
Yeah.
were after, and we currently just do not know.
Well, one of them's tied up getting interrogated right now, right?
One of them is currently being watched over by the Cobalt Soul.
So not quite being interrogated, just watched over.
Perhaps we
Going
should
to
go
be
talk to him.
interrogated.
I'm not doing anything without arrest.
I'm not doing anything without arrest either.
Perhaps we should go get a drink at the inn and turn in for the tonight, and then we can
Well,
get.
I do want to check on Micah first.
He's
Currently,
dead.
there are 2 Cobalt Soul guards standing in front of the vegetable doorway that accesses the hospital section of the temple. As you look over, you watch as a very relieved Beauregard comes out through the doorway holding a bag of holding that you remember seeing on Micah's possession, while in her other hand flipping a coin up in the air, and it lands in the palm of her hand.
Well, I'm gonna
Well,
go
this
up and-
is disturbing. A coin displaced in a magical device was able to trap Micah, and that's why they couldn't raise dead on him. They're currently back there doing that. Both Micah and Marble should be recovered by tomorrow morning. Mistress Lethwin, a word, please. She hands the bag of holding and the coin off to you, Lyra, and then just walks over to Lethwin. The two of them confer for a moment, and then Beauregard turns. I want to thank all of you for securing the wagon and bringing Micah back to us. Can't say thank you enough. I'm going to allow Sister Lethwin to fill you in on the rest of the detail. However, I will be escorting the Doom Wagon back to Whitestone first thing in the morning. For now, it is no longer a concern of either this temple or yourselves. It'll be back in the possession of the Whitestone Engineers in a few days' time, and we will see to it what had happened and allowed it to be stolen. I will be also taking the Tabaxi prisoner with me to answer for his crimes to Cassandra, and from there we will, how shall we say, go from there. Thanks again. She quickly gathers up her other members of the Cobalt Soul. They gather up the Tabaxi and head out towards the warehouse that currently stores the Doom Wagon. Lethwin is left behind with a couple of her own people who have gone to aid the other Cobalt Soul members that are kind of watching over Micah and Marble as well. Vanya has been fully recovered. She is already kind of sitting in one of the altar spaces, kind of going over her gear, trying to figure out what's going on, as her ship is basically scattered
Rubble.
across the Bay of Emon, and she has no vessel anymore. Lethwin comes over to the 6 of you as you're standing around trying to decide where to go next. Well, it has been an interesting couple of days. I have been given permission by Grand Expositor Beauregard to give you this. He or she hands over a key and a document over to who would like to accept it.
I'll take 'em.
From Okay, Laura Bailey. It was like a Laura Bailey. Well, I'll take care of that.
I'll take him.
She hands you a key and a document of ownership of a 3-story structure in the promenade. There's a small map that goes with it, some basic information. It is an old abandoned shop, where the downstairs is an empty shop. The second and third floors are living quarters. Not much, but in reward for what you've done, the least we could do is give you a place to, how shall we say, be available for other possible situations that may arise while things get sorted out. Oh yes, in this, a small iron box is placed on a table nearby. 5,000 gold for all of you to organize and do with as you choose to.
Thank you.
Of course. Well, thank you for all your help. As soon as I have more information about Professor and the other recent activities, I will let all of you know. But for now, consider it a job well done, and thank you. Cassandra, can I speak for you for a moment?
Before you go, can you please let us know how Micah's doing?
The ritual is already concluded. We will let you know in the morning how well he has recovered.
Okay. Thank you. Will the iron box fit in a bag of holding? Or is it
It's a
too big?
small iron box filled with whatever wealth you guys want to disseminate that 5,000 gold into. So it can be gems, pearls, jewelry.
I'm going with diamonds.
Or diamonds, whatever you want to. So yeah, it'll definitely fit in a bag of holding if that's what you want to
Okay.
go with. Yeah, absolutely.
Cool.
Cassandra, a moment, please.
What is it?
She kind of guides you over away from everybody else to be out of earshot. She looks at you with a pretty intense look. Listen, I know you had hoped that this wagon may have had evidence or a link to what you and your people are looking for. I think that you need to linger a bit. Work with these people. Make discoveries into where Padway is hiding out. I suspect Padway is a smuggler of rather notorious capability. While we've recovered this one item and we've definitely damaged her guild, I would suspect that she may still be in possession of what you're looking for. And with the recent activity of Lyra, Bludgeon, and Eldira, they have a pretty good working knowledge of these clasp members. I've also reached out to a friend of mine that is very familiar with the gentleman. The Myriad is operating here, but they tend to interact and do things a little bit more differently. Their relationship with Whitestone is quite explicit. They may be able to give us some information as to what this Padway may be up to. As soon as I know something, I will send it to you.
Thank you. I don't think lingering will hurt anything. I will help them hunt down this Padway. I do feel slighted that she tried to blow me up.
Well, I wouldn't take it too personally. You might have just been, collateral damage.
We'll see. Well,
Listen,
anyways.
I overheard your group talking about an Eton and an ogre. They don't usually get involved with such things. They might be the muscle related to Padway's organization. There's a fighter pit on the outside of the northern section of the city, outside of Emon. The Myriad runs this fighter pit, and it usually takes place late at night on the 5th day of the week. Perhaps when you and your friends are rested and get an opportunity, it might be a place worth taking a visit.
I'll keep that in mind. Thank you. Who'd you say ran it?
The Myriad. It's another thief organization. Another thieves guild. Although the Myriad is more of a clandestine, decentralized organization, whereas the Clasp is very organized and usually has a hierarchy wherever they kind of function.
Alrighty. I'll head back to the group. Are we ready to go?
Yeah, we should go check out this property. But do we want to do that in the morning or tonight?
Makes
Kinda
no
like
difference
our-
to me.
Panthea looks over at Rymick. Rymick made it pretty clear that he wants to get in a rest before doing anything. We're all pretty beat up.
Yeah, that's probably a good idea. I just worry
almost
that
died.
they might. I just worry that they might know where our base of operations is, and if we go back there, do you think they might follow us?
Don't you
I
have
mean-
your? You got your crypt.
Yes, but do we all want to sleep in the crypt tonight?
Oh.
Not
I mean, it is-
necessarily.
It's always a possibility that they will attack us. But last time I checked, none of theirs got out alive to tell them what happened. They may think we are dead. For now.
Bludgeon needs
Yeah. Let's go back to the tavern or the inn. What's it called? I want to call it the Leaky Cauldron, but that's not it.
The Laughing-
Lamia's.
Yeah,
Laughing
the
Lamia.
Yep, the Laughing Lamia.
Let's go back to the Laughing Lamia. Spend our last night there and then check out this house tomorrow. Probably.
Sounds good to
Yeah?
me.
Okay. Food sounds good right now. And mead. Yeah. I need mead. We almost died. Bludgeon did
I think
die.
a,
Let's
I
get
think a
some mead.
bath and a nice bottle of wine will do nice.
That sounds good too. We have a spa or a sauna. No, it's not a sauna. It's a spa. Big bathtub in the corner of the
Cool.
living area. Yeah. Okay, so we go back.
The trip through the city streets is one of curiosity. While the evening of people out suggests normalcy, there is mumblings and rumors of people discussing what had happened out in the harbor. The typical kind of Irish whisper in the background as people wonder at what happened. Rumors about Micah's death and other information seems to float through the air as you guys meander your way out of the central district, back up to the promenade, and before long, the familiar Minotaur welcomes you guys into the evening's festivities. Noticing that all of you look a bit peaked, a little bit beat up, and kind of worse for wear, guides you over to a nearby table, begins to immediately bring out as much food and drink as you guys could possibly consume, sets it on the table and kind of winks at all of you, and then heads back into the busy nature of the place.
I think on the way back out of the harbor and stuff, Zena would have been like prestidigitating like our soaking wet clothes dry and stuff.
You know, Void does seem to travel damn fast. I think I heard Micah's name several times on the way back over here.
Well, he is a pretty prominent figure, and he's attractive, so it makes sense that they'd be, talking about it.
I don't know about that second part, but
You don't think Michael Rolo is attractive? I think he's dreamy.
no, I bet you do.
I think he's dreamy.
I bet you want him to play with your hair and tell you stories and play you music and things like that.
Well, I'm a halfling, so a lot of times it's hard to get them not to treat me like a child.
I just look down, like tall. I just look down at you. You are sure.
Yeah. I'm drinking my giant
Anyways.
cup of mead.
What?
It comes in pints.
Bludgeon take something that looks like a napkin and takes the silver box that was stolen from the wagon area that they don't know about, and puts it in the middle of the table, covered up, and he gets eye-to-eye contact with everyone. He says, "Hey, take a look under it.
What'd you put on the table?
Okay, I'm looking under it.
It is a silver box full of, I think, pearls.
Yes, it was a silver box full of pearls. Ooh.
Is this
Is
the
okay.
box that we were given?
No, we were given an iron box. I'm looking at it. Is it actual silver or is it just silver colored?
Don't
It's a
know.
silver box, yeah.
Silver box. Silver. Ooh, silver. Silver's pretty.
Anything else in there besides the pearls, or this is? What do you think What do we think this is worth and its significance?
You can
Well,
give
it was
me.
a jeweled case. It was a jeweled case full of pearls. It's in the party equipment.
Yeah, I mean, you can give me an insight check to presume it, or maybe take it out to the promenade in the morning. It's up to you.
Was this taken from the wagon, or where'd this come from?
The warehouse where the wagon was
Okay.
stored, where Bludgeon and the others had killed the Etten.
I like how you say the others. It was just Bludgeon.
Unless you're a support character, he's the main character.
We were just there in case something went wrong.
Out
Yeah,
of
true.
abundance of caution,
Very
I'm
true.
gonna ritual cast I detect magic to make sure this thing's not magical and it's just we can take it at face
Good
value.
idea.
Didn't think
Good
about
idea.
After 10 minutes goes by, Zatina, it is magically trapped.
Whoa.
I will say it's a magic trap.
Can you tell us what kind of magic trap?
I can tell what school of magic, right?
I mean, you're pretty familiar with it. It's a glyph of warding. If you try to open it without dispelling the glyph, it will basically explode.
How do we know if there's pearls in it if we haven't already opened it?
You can hear it rattle.
Okay.
And the top, and well, it's a good point because on the lid, there is a reference to a jeweler who expertly crafts and makes pearl jewelry that's kind of engraved on the lid. This must have been his,
It's just tin ball bearings. It's just tin ball bearings. Is all.
or it
it's-
could be
It's-
ball bearings,
it's just-
yeah.
It's just some ball bearings that someone painted white.
Yeah.
All right.
So the more meat we
Then we
drink,
have to
I-
spell.
the more he reopens it.
That is give me another level up. I might have third levels at that point. We will have to take it somewhere to get it dispelled.
Or we just stick it in the bag and we wait until we have to spell and then we dispel it then.
That too, but let it be known, don't open it before.
Okay. I will mark that on our inventory
Put it in there and
as
hide
a
it.
list of warning.
Or else we open it real quick.
I'm sure there's a competent magic user somewhere in this city that can remove it for us.
Yeah, but we have to pay him.
Probably only a few gold.
But if there's ball bearings inside of it, it's not worth it.
Well, the silver box is worth something.
That is
Well-
true.
What about those characters at the junk shop?
I mean, let's be honest. We could just go out into a field somewhere and you could just open it.
Yeah, but then we'll get filled full of ball bearings because it explodes and then turns into a projectile weapon.
I've died once today.
A claymore, just
This is all super exciting about the box. I'm taking my wine and going for a bubble bath.
Rymek heads upstairs.
I'll grab my wine and just pour myself another drink. That doesn't sound. I mean,
You don't want to take a bubble bath with him. Imagine all that.
no, not you.
You
no,
know what?
no. I was thinking
What's the
about
smell
the
of wet
pearl.
dog? You know.
He's from the Arctic, so he's double coated too.
Yeah.
I know. I know.
thick.
It's got to be a pain brushing all that hair out. I'd love to do it for him.
I was out of earshot. Too bad.
I think we.
How long does it take to copy a scroll into spellbook?
Depends on the level, don't it?
Yeah, it depends on the level of the spell, the complexity, and
Because I have the level 1 shield that I've been meaning to copy into my spellbook.
yeah, that'd take you about an hour.
Oh, so what you're saying is you could shield Lyra and then she can open it, and then she won't become a Swiss cheese of
Or you
human flesh.
You can
Or
give me a minute,
gnome
and
flesh.
I eventually will be able to dispel magic on my own. If you give me a minute.
But Lyra wants it open now, isn't that right?
Dude, don't blame this on me. I said wait and put it in the party pool. Just put it in the bag and we'll deal with it later.
As I empty out the last bit of wine and I kind of wave over for another.
While I'm eating, I'll copy the spell scroll.
Okay.
By the way, Lethway
Left
told me Lethwin. God, Lethwin. Good enough. All right. Lethwin told me. Oh, shut up. Informed me that there is she overheard y'all speaking about the Etten and what was it? An ogre or what?
Mhm.
I legit forgot. Okay. An ogre, and she mentioned that there is a fighting pit outside the city run by the Myrid. And if they have that kind of muscle working for them, that we may be able to find another lead there. Plus, I'm sure the Myrid are no friend of the Grasp. You know, competing criminal organizations and all.
The muscle might be hired out.
Well, sure, but where do you think you find the best muscle besides a fighting pit?
Right.
I mean, I could be wrong, but it couldn't hurt to look. So,
Maybe we could train up there.
I think she wants us to do her dirty work, and she's sending us out there because she wants them fucked up with too now.
that's not Lethwin's way.
Sure, it's not.
Oh,
Here,
no.
have a house. By the way, we're going to point you in this direction. Now go fuck them up.
I don't think her intention was us to go in there, kick in the door, and just kill everybody.
We might
While I
be-
wouldn't be against cracking down
mean,
on them, but
That
I
sounds
think,
like Rymek, but
well, I
I
don't
mean-
think I would be too welcome there. I'd have to either lose my tabard or y'all would have to go on your own if we're trying to
No, we
find
just
information.
just put a dark cloak on over your stuff and just, have a hood and you'll look less shiny.
Bludgeon can disguise you. He's good at that.
I don't know, Bludgeon. I feel like your form of disguise would do
I definitely
tie a wooden sign around my neck saying
Bludgeon
not
like
a
pulls out a
paladin of
pair of
hell,
glasses with a
do not
nose and a
look.
mustache.
drawn a
drawn
mustache.
mustache.
Yeah, mustache. You're good to go.
No,
This
it's one of those like
This is my
South
murder
with
stash.
the
We need a
mustache on
picture
the
of this.
finger like this.
We need a picture of this. I know. We
But-
need this.
Oh my
think of
god.
it-
Yes.
Think of it like this, Lyra.
Uh-huh.
I am a paladin of Helm. It is my duty to go and crush these evildoers. And, well, they're a thieves guild. I'm sure they have plenty of stolen goods for you to, well,
Liberate?
liberate.
But
Uh-huh.
wouldn't you be stooping to their level if you snuck in there?
See, I'm telling you. She pointed us in the direction and it's like we're a weapon.
Helm's way isn't one of sneaking around, but I can when needed. My mentor, Alexander, was, well, it's a little more nuanced than just going around kicking in doors and screaming at the top of their lungs, "Here be thy paladin of Helm, get on your knees and weep." But,
We might be able to find some more information about the extent of Padway's operations.
Oh, I'm sure we could.
Oh yeah.
I'm sure there are plenty around who would spill the beans for a few gold pieces, or with the right blackmail or pressure or whatever you people do to get information.
Whatever you people do to shake down people.
I might be offended by that. I mean, you people, you people, you people.
Well, the people who live in the gray area of the law, the ones who are just a little accidental step from getting on the bad side of my people.
Why did I go
You're not
upstairs? I could have had a
criminals.
bottle of popcorn for this. This is amazing.
Cassandra's definitely had maybe a little too much wine. She's kind of just messing with you at
I'm
this
just
point.
messaging Rymic play-by-plays.
Thank you.
Yeah.
This is laughing
Ryvic's like-
playing in the bubble bath.
Rybik's like sitting in his bubbly bathtub with his toes like all out in the air. He's got his little thing of popcorn listening to the play-by-play from Zepeda.
It's got like cucumbers on the eyes. Just kind of,
Yeah. Smells like
you can't have like a face mask. Maybe you just have conditioner up in your hair.
Oh, so true. So true.
I seriously want to sell Cassandra some potions now.
Yeah.
Your drink this,
Alexander-
you'll feel great. All of her hair
Mhm.
falls out.
No.
My father, he's a paladin as well. He never liked sneaking around. I grew up with him teaching me how to fight and stand for the good stuff, for the good, innocent people, and fighting the evil in this world. I kind of wish Alexander was here, though. He was always into this intrigue kind of thing. He could always sniff out the secrets of any city. But alas, I haven't heard from him for a while. He's probably off doing whatever he does. And will just randomly appear at our house. Maybe.
Maybe.
So, you guys all look worse for wear. There's Simon kind of standing over your table and dropping off another platter of food and a couple more pitchers of beer and another bottle of wine. Everything all right?
Oh, we're doing just fine as I shakily reach over for yet a third bottle of wine.
We may have to switch her to water.
I don't
No,
know what that
no.
is. What is that?
I know, it's such a weird thing. Isn't that what you get after the ocean? How would I drink that?
No,
That is
that's
ridiculous.
seawater. I think the other water is
yes,
what
yes,
you
yes.
use to, clean your ass with. So no, I'm not gonna get her any water.
Is water the thing after the toilet? You would have me drink that?
What the fuck is a toilet? Never heard of that.
It's
Oh.
electrolytes. It's what plants crave.
Hey, you get it? What are electrolytes?
What plants crave?
It's what plants crave.
But why do they crave it? Because it's got electrolytes.
Because it's got electrolytes.
Just get electrolytes.
It's what plants crave.
As we now quote the most famous documentary ever made.
Mm.
I just
I
said
mean-
headset, so you can hear me, right?
Yep, we can
Yeah,
hear
we
you.
can-
Okay, cool. Sweet. Sorry.
Are you on a laptop, Xander?
Yep.
Are you normally on a laptop?
Always and forever.
Okay, because right now I'm pretty sure it's your laptop microphone that's being utilized. That's why you sound like you are on a laptop.
Yeah, my head. These guys just decided to run out of power. I forgot to charge them.
Yeah, I was about to
All right.
say I don't see his headset on. He probably ran out
I know.
of
His
battery.
head looks so much smaller.
We'll just do this the rest of the time. And
Oh, no.
Oh.
Come on.
now that I'm all self-conscious about my head.
Your head looks fine. I was just joking. You have a nice shaped head.
Yeah.
How's my head? No complaints.
But anyways,
It's the mullet that looks amazing.
How can you tell? He's got the hat on.
Because he plays in 2 of my other games. Are you kidding me?
Hmm.
I hang
Hey,
out with
no.
Xander more than I hang out with you. Chris.
That's not true.
Mine's getting pretty
You used
long.
to play a lot of
Pretty
D&D.
long.
You could say I have a mullet, except all my hair is the same length.
You know, I used to think playing 2 games of D&D a week was, kind of a bit, but you're playing 3. Like, damn.
Well, they're different. One's a pirate, one's a hellish landscape, and then there's this one. So they're vastly
Look.
different.
Yeah.
31
Anyways.
flavors.
After, or during
Oh,
COVID, I
oh.
was playing 4 games a week.
Oh yeah, that's COVID. Yeah, we had anything better to do.
I was playing 4 games a week.
The good old days.
Yeah.
Yep.
Anyways, well, without
I-
any leads, I do think the fighting pit would be worth checking out.
When is it?
Sounds good.
When? I mean, probably always. What did she say it was again?
The 5th day of the
Nighttime.
week.
The 5th day of the week?
Oh,
Yep.
it's where is it at?
She said somewhere north of the city, just on the outskirts of the city. It tends to change. There's no. Usually, the day before it happens, you have to find either someone taking gambling bets or someone who is involved in the fighter pit, and they will pass on the information as to where the fight is located. Although it usually costs coin to get that information.
Yeah. Anyway, so it's the 5th day of the week. We'll have to find a bookie to let us know where it will be taking place. I believe I should not be around for that. If
I can
he is
place-
worth a book, anyone a part of that worth their salt will be able to sniff me out within a mile.
Find it interesting that the paladin knows bookies so well.
Well,
He's probably beat convention. I'm
I
telling
beat
you,
up a few.
Lefton wants us to go in there and fuck up their operation.
With a quality
I-
size, no problem.
I promise you, that is not the case. I do not know her personal take on it. I'm sure she's not happy with them being around, but she is not a violent soul. I do not think she would trick us into fighting them. I think she would just ask us directly.
Sure. Okay. I'll take your word for it.
Believe what you like. Either way, it's our only lead so far.
Okay.
Unless you have a better idea, I'd be open to hear it.
Finding Padway and ripping her tail off.
Oh yes, but how do we find Padway?
Walk down the street and wait for her to jump us.
I don't think she would jump us. I'm pretty sure she would just send more of her henchmen, if anything, if at all.
I think we've killed enough of them. I
Full
think she'll come herself.
montage. The whole where's
I mean, you guys have done some pretty significant damage for
Like I said,
sure.
I'm pretty sure we've killed enough of them. She'd come herself. She's already kidnapped me once
We kind of know where their hideout is in that ruin.
and killed my tree.
We haven't checked the ruin out, that is true. I would like to exercise that holy place of them, and maybe we'll find something more.
Okay.
So I guess the question is, do we want to go back to the booby-trapped ruins, or do we want to go check out the fighting pit?
Well, how long is it to the 5th day of the week?
3 more days.
So we can check out the ruins and then in 3 days go to the fighting pit. They're not mutually exclusive. We can do both.
We need to heal.
We don't die first.
We need a long rest.
Nap first.
Well, yes. I'm going to go to sleep. You guys have fun. I'm going to go wash off and pass out.
I'll
With
press
that-
I head up to the
meet
room.
everyone.
Does the inn have have private baths or something?
Oh, that's. Have you been in there?
He has.
I've not been in this game when I've been at the end.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, I was NPCing Cassandra.
Yeah, because I got.
Yeah,
thrown
they
at night shift for a second.
the entire third floor is a studio suite kind of setup that the team has kind of taken over. Lethwin Lamia, the owner of the place, Lamia has kind of like given them that floor to use because they had found and saved her dwarven friend. So it's got like its own like little spa, like jacuzzi up there. It's got like 6 different bedrooms and studio lofts, and it's just this kind of like posh kind of upper tier floor that she would normally rent it out to dignitaries and people of importance. So it's pretty posh.
Nice.
I'm pretty sure Rymick is currently up in the jacuzzi, still enjoying the play-by-play.
Well, he's going to be joined by me soon.
Ildira will accompany you upstairs as well, Lyra, as the two of you head up to the room, leaving Bludgeon, Cassandra, and Zatina at the table, still drinking and eating. Cassandra, give me a con save, if you would, please. You've been drinking quite a bit. Uh-oh, he froze.
Oh, no.
Frozen Cassandra. Sam forgot to pay his KBSs. Didn't pay his KBSs.
There he is.
Cassandra, give me a con save, if you would, please.
I think I'm good at those. Maybe not. Don't know. +1. Nat 20. Let's go.
Oh,
Nice. You know, after your third bottle of wine, you've got a slight buzz, but you are not drunk yet.
Okay, that's fine. I'll take my wine and I'll go wash myself and go to bed.
Okay. You head upstairs to
Covered in blood and wood and whatever else.
Zatina watches all of you leaving and goes, why don't any of them realize I prestidigitated them?
Well,
Just because we got prestidigitated clean doesn't mean we feel clean.
yeah, it's like going to bed without taking a shower first. You just feel gross.
With that, Bludgeon and Zatina are still at the table.
Can Zatina still do a detect magic?
I can ritual cast it.
Bludgeon picked up a garrote wire that might be magical, and it's silver.
Yeah, I'll do
So,
another ritual cat.
Yeah.
Ritual cast detect
drinking
magic.
and playing with weapons. What could go wrong?
Yeah, 10 minutes goes by as you guys eat and drink and talk, and Zatina finishes her ritual cast, and it is a magical item. It's an enchantment. Give me an Arcana check, Zatina. See if you recognize the type of item this might be.
Ooh, nat 20 for 27.
Nice. It is a garrote +1.
I will tell Bludgeon that.
Okay.
Thank you very much. He's very
And
happy.
that's a +1 to hit and +1 for damage.
Got it.
Is the silvering just for flavor, or
It usually has to be silver in order for them to be able to enchant it.
Actually, that's a good point. I mean, the
It's good
material
versus vampires.
the material components.
that's what I was going to say?
Yeah, I mean, this garrote is strangely fabricated, and the way that the silver application of the metal on the garrote, this is something designed to take on creatures that are vulnerable to silver.
I would
Werewolves?
also tell him that this would be good for if we ever get parlay our careers into vampire hunters.
All right, so silverish animals. I got it. Bludgeon puts it
Lyra, Eldira, and Cassandra, you guys are all up in the room. Before you settle into your long rest, is there anything you want to work on before taking that long rest?
Yes. I would like to practice more with Shadow Pelt.
Give me an animal handling check. See if you can teach Shadow Pelt a new command.
Let's see. What does he know so far? He knows Pounce and Hide. 15 plus 4, 19.
Yeah, what would you like to teach him? You could teach him another command.
What would be a good one? Attack? Sure.
Okay.
Sure. Yeah.
He now
Is
is
bludgeon-
capable of the attack command. Bludgeon and Zatina are still downstairs.
Okay. I'll wait. I would like to talk to Bludgeon when he comes back up.
Okay.
Before I go to bed.
Eldira immediately. I don't have access to her tarot cards. I would pull one otherwise, but she kind of like hovers for a minute over by the entrance to
tarot
her
cards.
room.
Do you want me to pull one?
You don't have the definitions for him, do you?
No.
She
But
pulls
I
a
can
card.
bullshit my way through it.
She pulls a card and kind of laughs at it, and then disappears into her room, and she settles in for her long rest. Rymic, or I know Cassandra, you said you're going to wait up for Bludgeon. Rymic, anything you want to work on before you toddle off to bed?
I think he's gonna take out. Oh, he's gonna make kind of a frost effigy and try to commune with his ancestors, because I know that they told him about something about him being away or something like that, and so he's just trying to like reconnect.
Okay. For your commune ability, what skill would you like to use?
Probably wisdom. Oh, skill, actual skill.
Well, either a wisdom-based skill, or you could just simply make it a wisdom check. It's up to you.
Maybe insight.
Okay. Yeah, give me an insight check. That's a good one.
A 12.
12. Your thoughts are pretty muddled with the day's activity. You attempt to reach out, and while you feel some kind of connection briefly, your thoughts go back to what happened on the ship. Your thoughts go back to why it happened, all the people that nearly died. You're kind of lost in your day to focus. So Rymic is now asleep. Eldira is asleep. Lyra, you wrap up teaching Sebastian another or
Shadow Pelt. Sebastian
Shadow
is my
Pelt.
familiar.
That's right. Sorry, I'm not used to you having 20 pets. I'm usually used to you
I
having
only
only
have
2.
2 because I did not realize that I get fine familiar with this character.
Back
Sebastian's the little
downstairs.
monkey.
Zatina and Bludgeon, the drinks are diminished. The food is mostly gone. What would you two like to do?
Bludgeon's going up.
Yeah, I'll go up. When everyone's in the room, I would like to. I have this little, because I'm a rock gnome.
Okay.
I can use prestidigitate, and if I cast it for 10 minutes, I can create a tiny little clockwork creature device.
Nice.
That can essentially do any of the prestidigitation things. And I'm going to put it on the door, and if anyone comes in the door in the middle of the night, it's going to let out a little chime that will try and wake people up.
I like that. Okay. And you said you're also going to do copy shield into your spell book?
Yes.
As well? Okay. It's a level 1 activity, fairly simple. Basic components, no specialized ink or paper required. just an hour's time of sitting down with your spell book and copying it into your spell book. So that will be part of your long rest activity as well as the tinkering. Everyone's kind of gone off to their own areas to do either take their rest. Cassandra, you are waiting in the common room of the area, and you see Bludgeon come in.
Bludgeon, do you have a moment?
I do.
So, as you know, you died earlier on the ship, or in the water, more apt. But we did bring you back. And to do so, I had to give something of sentimental value.
Okay.
Now, I would ask something of you. As you know, or if you don't, you now know, Helm is not a forgiving god. However, he has seen fit to give me a second chance. And so I ask something of you. You have given a second chance as well. Now, I know not of your past sins, but all I ask is that you don't waste this chance. It is not very often we are given these. Can you do that for me? Could you not waste this chance I have given you?
I won't waste it. In fact, I think I've been given many chances, far beyond what I deserve. And I'm starting to appreciate it a little bit more each time.
Well, Bludgeon, if Helm of all the gods can forgive an Oathbreaker, I'm sure you can find solace in whatever past you have. And I'll get up and head back to my room.
Bludgeon goes to bed contemplating his second chance.
Bludgeon, because of your background, give me an insight or a religion check, your choice.
I'm going to do a religion roll here.
Okay.
10.
10. You're not sure why it bothers you? There's
Guidance.
something about the way you're not there. You're in your room.
It's within 30 feet, right? Right?
No. You're asleep. You can't concentrate while asleep. There's something the way that Cassandra said what she said. Something about an Oathbreaker being forgiven. Your limited knowledge of Oathbreakers is curious. While you've heard of Oathbreakers, you've actually never heard of one being forgiven. Usually an Oathbreaker is rarely ever given a second chance. You get the feeling that there's probably something in Cassandra's past that took her down one particular path before it brought her back to this particular path. You don't know why. It's like an itch that you can't scratch. It's there, but you're not entirely sure what it means.
Does he get the sense that he needs to learn more about it in the future?
Well, I leave that up to Bludgeon.
Yeah. All right.
The evening settles in. I need everybody to make charisma saves, if you would, please.
19.
Got a dirty
I'm
20.
19, dirty 20,
21.
Charisma save.
21.
I got a 5.
I got a 7.
5.
That's why I don't use D&D Beyond
7.
dice.
It's so fun to see the dice roll.
Oh, I know. I love the I got purple amethyst dice.
Ooh.
Did you see? You want to see?
I did.
I'll roll them again. Okay.
Did you see? Did you
Did
see?
you see? Did you see?
see? Zatina, your night is filled with not quite nightmares, but pretty borderline nightmares. Part of your dream is being trapped down in the crypt when you first met these people and being chased by undead creatures and battling tabaxi wizards. Part of your dream is on the ocean water in a storm, battling ogres, ettins, and other strange creatures. In your background, is there a family connection at all for Zatina?
Yeah, she had a kind of a mentor, her grandfather. He started teaching her divination magic because she started having strange dreams about times that have happened and possibly could happen.
The dreams are unsettling, but you find the next dream familiar. As you and your grandfather are sitting on the edge of a stream, it's early morning. You are a small gnomish child. You and your grandfather are enjoying a fishing trip. You're not that far from where you call home, but these are the times that you require to settle your mind, the memories of your grandfather and his wisdom. And he is teaching you a divination cantrip at this point. He is showing you how to stay focused on a thought, how to begin to learn how to be introspective of people's emotions and thoughts, how to read their body language, how to use this divination cantrip to kind of calm yourself down as well as enhance your focus, which then allows you to slip off into a deep sleep, although fitful. Lyra, you stand in an unfamiliar place. There are buildings to your right and your left. It feels like you're on a great street, like a grand street. There are people moving about around you, but they blur. There's never any kind of definition to who they are. They just kind of blur by you. There's a feeling that something familiar is up in front of you, and you find yourself wandering down the street, and you stand there, and you can see yourself, only you appear a few years older. There's, a little bit of worry on your face. There's that, but you're standing underneath the boughs of a very large golden tree. The tree is massive. It's 200-300 feet tall, quarter-mile around, takes up the entire area of where you're currently standing. And then you hear something drop next to you. You look over and there's a small golden acorn on the ground with a leaf attached to it. You then watch as your other self turns, looks at you, smiles. Well, aren't you going to take it?
I will pick it up.
You turn around and walk over and pick it up, but your hands pass through it. Your other self is yelling at you, well, what's wrong? Take it already. And your hand continues to pass through it time and time and time again. The other you walks over and just looks at you, shaking her head. And I knew you weren't ready for this, stupid child. And she goes to backhand you. You wake up, as everybody can now trigger a long rest, as you wake up to the sounds of the tavern down below, the sounds of the crowd beginning to arrive for the morning breakfast. It's now early morning. Everyone's awake and rested. What would you guys like to do?
I want to pull out the pot from the bag of holding that has the acorn that Eldira woke up with in it and check on it.
It is now a small sproutling, very familiar to the one that you had before.
Okay. I'm going to sit and pet the tree for a while and then put it back in the bag.
Your hand passes through it.
Huh. Play with that. But I can hold the pot.
Mm-hmm.
Weird. Okay, I'm going to carry it out and say, hey, does anybody else's hand pass through this tree?
You guys all look to see Lyra holding an empty pot.
Okay.
Ha 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 ha! I'm just gonna laugh and chuckle.
Lyra,
Now you see what it's like when no one else can see what you can see.
You watch as Eldira passes by and the hat sticks its
The hat
tongue out
grins
at
at me and I
Ryman.
just flick it off. Yeah.
Okay,
you
I put it back in the bag.
you are just holding an empty pot.
Yeah, just holding an empty pot. Okay.
At least
I'll
that's
put it
what I
back in
can
my bag.
see.
Why
Okay.
is there a cat in that pot?
It would be a monkey. Sebastian, where are you? Pops out my...
You don't see the cat that's in that pot?
The cat in the pot?
Yeah,
No.
there's a white cat in the pot.
A white
Right
cat.
there, you can't see it.
Does it have a big Cheshire grin?
Right, it does.
Oh, okay. Well, that makes sense then.
I joke. There's nothing in the pot.
Yeah, nothing in the pot. Okay. I put the pot back in my bag.
Okay.
Well, do we want to go get breakfast and then see if we can find someone to dispel the magic on that jeweled chest you have?
Or we could go to the building that we now have the key to and the deed to.
Oh, that's well. I almost forgot about that.
Yeah, it's better in the daytime.
Yeah, there might be ghosts
Or an ambush.
or squatters.
Yeah, I used to think I was a paranoid one. That's
So if you guys head down and partake in the breakfast,
Mhm.
you will have 7 temporary hit points for the day.
You said there'd be pigs in blanket. I don't see no pigs in a blanket.
You
More
said
than-
7?
Simon walks over to Rymick, grabs a cloak, wraps him in the cloak, and sets him in the chair. There you go.
There we go. How am I supposed to eat this?
Well,
Fucking-
don't
I
ask.
miss Lamia.
Something good.
She's a better cook. I'm sorry, 7 hit points? 7 temporary
Yeah,
hit points?
Seven temporary hit points. All
Eat
right.
your kibble.
Woof.
He opens up a can and just slops it onto a plate.
It's the same cylindrical, you know.
Yeah.
it's
Oh. Oh.
There you go. Mutton chops, enjoy.
So what are we doing today? What
Well-
trouble are we getting into today?
We can try and find someone to unglyph the silver box, or we can go to check out the house that we were given first.
I think
We have a choice. Yay
I
for
think
choices.
checking out the house would be better, because then if we need
Okay.
anything for the house while we're out looking for someone who can disenchant the box, we can also grab whatever else we need from the merchants.
That's true. We don't know if it's furnished or not. So
I need-
let's go see if it's furnished.
I need someone to repair a heavy crossbow also. along the
Oh,
way.
I can help with that.
Okay, I do.
I have mending. I can give it a whirl before you
Do
have
it.
to go spend money.
Do it.
You watch
I will-
as Zatita cracks her knuckles, and she pulls out a little material component and consumes it. And then, just like in Harry Potter with Oculus for Paris, she just kind of, you watch as the wire kind of remends and the tapered ends get tension again as the crossbow is now fixed.
Yay!
Rest.
We saved money.
Magic is so cool.
It's like I got to show off.
That's great.
You guys heading towards your new domicile, your new building that you've acquired?
Yes.
Mhm.
Out into the streets, as they say.
Is that what they say?
We'll keep a lookout, see if anybody's watching us as we move along too.
Bludgeon, give me a perception check as you
course they're
glance
watching us.
around.
Good idea. Good idea, Bludgeon. Good idea.
14.
14. The streets are notoriously crowded today, the promenade especially. There is a lot of unusual activity. It would appear that an entirely new series of caravans have arrived this morning and are beginning to set up wagons and other activities within the main kind of market stall area of the promenade. There also appears to be mercenary types that have recently arrived. They do not look familiar to you, but you kind of recognize their swagger and the emblem that they seem to carry on their gear or on their shield seems to be one of a horse with wings and then like a reverse chevron in the background with a rising sun.
Do we know? Do we recognize what company or?
You can give it a history check, see if you do.
Is that related to any of the three fates with the rising sun? Is that similar?
No, this is more convoluted. There's a lot of other layers of emblem here. This doesn't feel like it's connected.
That is a 13 history.
13. You do not recognize the emblem. It's not familiar to you, which at least tells you it's not local.
Could I,
As you guys
do a
course-
history check on them as well to see if I
Sure, go for it.
recognize them? 9.
9. Not familiar, but that also tells you it's probably not local as well. They're probably newly arrived. So far,
We'll
you've
try.
seen up to a dozen of them wandering through the promenade. They're either buying general goods or buying things that you would need to travel, or they're getting, they're heading over to the dwarf to have their weapons repaired. They kind of just seem to be utilizing the promenade for things that they need.
Can I make an insight check if they look sketchy?
I mean, they're mercenaries. I mean,
You
sure,
said
give me an
history?
insight check.
Like extra sketchy.
You said, you said history?
Unusually sketchy. Roll for
Yeah.
sketchy.
Roll for sketch.
Roll for
Is it
sketchy.
history?
Insight.
Insight. No, he's
16.
doing insight.
Yeah, Lyra, you can do history. You're from the midsection of Taldori, so
30-20.
30-20.
And I want to do guidance on myself and give myself even more.
Okay. What'd you get, Cassandra?
23.
16.
16. They do not appear sketchy at all. In fact, they kind of carry themselves with a level of expertise and almost kind of like a high bearing
Professionalism?
kind of. Yeah. Lyra, you recognize them immediately. They're Griffin Wardens from Vasselheim. They're
I'm
usually
gonna say, oh look, it's the Griffin Wardens from Vasselheim.
yeah, and they usually travel with a high bearer.
With the
With the High Bearer.
Yeah, usually a high bearer, which there are numerous high bearers in Vasselheim. They usually are the personal bodyguards of any high bearer that asks for an escort. So there's a good chance that a high bearer from Vasselheim has recently arrived.
You know, Bludgeon will talk to him. Hey, where are you guys? Where are you guys from? You look like you're from Vasselheim.
Hello. Well, where we come from, we tend to upgrade our fashion attire. Kudos for your lingering need to keep on to your unique fashion. My name is Greenwich. I am the captain of the Griffin Wardens. We have escorted one of our high bears here early this morning. She is currently up at the castle at the Cloud Top, conferring with the council. And that's what we came down here to do. Who are you, my friend? You look like you've seen some action recently.
Well, we have. I'm from Vasselheim a long time ago. I'm kind of traditional, so I like to keep the old look going. But,
Yes, but doesn't the museum want these things back?
sometimes it's an oldie but a goodie, and it's never failed me. So
No, seriously, you're not wanted for thievery or breaking and entering. I haven't seen armor like this and weapons like this in quite some time. Are you
He's
sure
just
you're
really into
okay?
vintage things. He's just really into vintage things.
I'm
Oh,
quite.
you have a small child with you. Hello, small child. Pleasure to meet your
See?
acquaintance.
What'd I tell you? What'd I tell you?
Thinks she
Small
has a
child.
plant with her. Never mind her.
Yes, and
Oh.
I have a small cat with me. Well, a big cat, but
Do you know
course.
anything about the Vasselheim defense a long time ago in the war? I like to
Which
study
war?
that.
Vasselheim's been at war many times.
Maybe with the Titans.
The Titans. You speak of Calamity. Calamity was
Calamity.
a very long time ago. Over 1,000 years ago, of course.
that is a very long time ago.
Yeah, that
I
would be
mean,
a
our
long
most
time.
recent war that we waged was during the solstice. We defended Vasselheim against some rather unusual foes. Before that, we took on Vecna with the aid of allies and persons who helped us defeat Vecna. That was maybe, I don't know, somewhere between 40 or 50 years ago. The Ludinus Deleth was one of our most recent foes that was recently destroyed. Some maybe 5-10 years ago. I don't know. My history is fuzzy. I do this job because I get to ride a fucking griffin, which is totally fucking cool. And chicks dig uniforms. So look at dudes dig uniform. I don't. I blur the lines. Anyways, I like to party. I like to fight, and frankly, I look amazing. Why not do this?
I would have to agree. You know, there's a fighter's pit here in town that you might want to take your men to.
Yes, I just talked to a rather strange goblin fellow who said that for 5 gold he could guide me to where the next fighting pit situation would be. Unfortunately, I did not pay him. He looked quite shady. Unfortunately, I don't know if I'm going to be here more than a couple days.
What does your high bear do here in town anyway?
I don't know. Get drunk, have sex, make rules and laws. I could care less. I just escort them. She dismissed us this morning, so I imagine she's up to shenanigans.
True. Have you ever heard of the 3 Fates? During the battle.
Do you want to play cards? I mean, that's the name of a card game at most taverns, the 3 Fates.
It's a fun card game.
Oh my, I keep
No.
forgetting you're here, child. Sorry. He kind of pets Lyra on top of her head, like pats her.
I'm going to give him big, big doe eyes and say, would you like to buy some Feywild Sparkle Tonic? It makes you magic.
Give me a persuasion check on that. Oh, here comes the snake oil.
Yes. I'm going to guidance myself. I got a 17.
17. I'm going to have him make an insight check. Oh, he's smitten with you. He goes, of course, I would love to. I've got a event that I'm going to tonight. I would love to look my best. What does this sparkle tonic do exactly?
It makes you magical.
Makes me magical. Does it make me last a long time?
Yes.
I mean, up all night. I want to be, I want to be able to,
Do I have one for
party
that?
all night.
I have one for that. I have bark skin in a bottle. It
Bark skin.
it makes things hard.
No, I don't. No, I don't. Don't need that.
Certain things for a while.
No. What are you? I am chaste. I'm dedicated
Oh,
to the
okay. Then
high
have
bit.
the magic one.
Fine. I'll take that one off you, of course. How much?
I don't have a bright one.
We'll make one up. You persuaded
2 gold.
him. He reaches into his pocket, flips you the 2 gold. Well done. It's always good to have children that do jobs.
Thank you so much. 2 whole gold. I put
You're
them in
welcome.
my pocket.
Don't spend it all on bubblegum and licorice now.
I will try not to.
Food's pretty expensive here, I've noticed. It's like as soon as I walk into any place, it feels like everything goes up automatically 20%. Very strange. Other places 10%, other places 15%. This is a strange city.
Zatina's watching this whole thing going, this is livelier than the groups I usually hang out with.
Has you got any other questions for him, Bludgeon?
No, I'm good. Have a good fight if I don't see you in the pit.
Yeah, he reaches out his hand. And what was your name, sir?
Bludgeon.
Bludgeon. Wow. Straight to the point, good sir. Well, you have an excellent time here in Emon. Good luck with whatever your shenanigans are up to, and perhaps we'll see you around in the next couple of days. He kind of winks at you and then disappears with the other Griffin riders to head deeper into the promenade. You guys continue kind of meandering through the promenade till you get to the other side of it, where there's these kind of rows of shops, some empty, some full. And you guys see your building in the midst of these shops.
As we're walking away, I'm going to say we'll really be able to see him because that tonic's going to make his skin sparkle.
Eldair's like, oh yeah, like in that vampire movie I saw. I mean, that vampire theater show I saw at the at the theater,
exactly.
the Emon duplex, quadroplex, or whatever it's called.
I really wish
exactly
he would have
did
taken
you
the bark
sell
skin
him?
one. I sold him a Feywild Sparkle Tonic.
Well, yes, that's what you told him.
It makes him magic.
But what was it really?
It makes his skin sparkle. Really?
It's literally just a glitter bomb.
Yep.
It's just a glitter bomb.
But it's
As
from
you
the
guys stand there,
inside.
there is a 3-story structure directly in front of you. A broken sign kind of hanging off the second story of it. The windows are all boarded up. The door appears to be boarded up with a chain and a padlock on it. All of the front facade is kind of like peeling and coming apart. The second story, you can see boarded up windows up there as well. The third story, however, you can see like there's a veranda or porch like overlook. You could see windows up there as well. Chimney stack up at the top, kind of leaning a little bit to the left. There's a small wooden structure connected to the structure onto the side. There's also a small blacksmith to the back end of the structure. There also seems to be a small stone building with a lone kind of individual leaning on a spear, staring at all of you awkwardly, and he yells out, "Move along! Nothing to see here. This place has been condemned by the Cobalt Soul."
Oh, great. They gave us a condemned property.
What's the Cobalt Soul again?
They are an order of monks spread throughout Exandria. They have a very unique take on what they deem is good and bad for the world.
And what gives? Do they have any kind of authority for something like this?
Oh, they've got plenty of
give us-
authority.
Yeah.
Well,
you
we
guys,
have-
you guys get the feeling that Beauregard probably gave the key and document over to Lethwin before she left,
and she gave it to Lyra.
Yeah.
and then Lethwin gave it to Lyra. Yeah.
So if we just show him the document key and say we've been authorized to use this building, he should stop hassling us.
Well, he probably won't if it has been condemned.
Well, we
We'll
still have to go in and
We will just
investigate.
We'll have to convince him that we will fix it and bring it
We've been
within
authorized
standard.
to
I have this feeling that Rymick just walks through all of you and says, "Get out of my property.
Get off my lawn.
Get off my lawn.
Get off my lawn.
I don't know what you're talking about being condemned. We were given the key. This is our place. Get the fuck out of here.
Show me the key and the document then."
They
I will
got
pull
it.
them out.
Oh, a child. Hi. Takes the takes the document and looks at the key.
Not a child,
All right.
and I bite.
Well, my name's Paulson. I guess you're my new boss. I watch over this place. Follow me. He kind of walks over to the front of the building. He takes out a crowbar and he takes off the planks of wood off the door. He then takes the key to the padlock and undoes the padlock. Kind of with both hands, he's got to drag the door open. And you're like staring into the first story of the building. You could tell that at some point it was some kind of general goods shop. There's a few things left behind, but not much. Otherwise, it's mostly filled with like broken furniture and trash and bits of unused lumber. And you get the feeling that whatever they used to kind of board up the place was left behind. So there's lots of pails of nails and hammers and saws and axes just kind of strewn about with old rope and old chain. There's a stairwell that's a little bit creaky that kind of heads up to the next floor. Paulson looks at all of you. Well, sorry, this place was, it was taken by the Cobalt Soul from a rather notorious gangster. And anyways, we've had it for quite some time. But you now possess the document of ownership as well as the key. My job is usually just to guard the place, make sure nothing happens. I stay in the small barracks next door, but upstairs on the second level is personal quarters, and then the third floor is also personal quarters. There's a blacksmithy. There's a workshop as well in the back. And there is a sizable storehouse on the property as well. Don't know what this place was before. You now get to enjoy it, but good on you. I still have another week's worth of pay that I've already been given. I'll continue to watch over the front of the establishment for you. Well met. And he kind of like puts his
Thank
shield
you.
on his back, grabs his spear, and walks out the front. And it's just kind of standing over where he was before, just kind of watching as people are walking by or just kind of doing things that guards do.
Saying, get off my lawn.
Lyra, you were right.
Yep.
This place is a dump.
Can I have, as we were walking up, been finished ritually casting detect magic?
Mm-hmm. So your bubble of detect magic is currently up, surrounding you. So far, nothing pings other than those things that you know other people have on their possession.
And I'm just gonna go poking around being a nosy little gnome wizard.
Okay.
I'll
I wanna
go
go
up. I want to
upstairs.
inspect. Yeah.
So Lyra and Cassandra are heading upstairs. Zatina is poking around the downstairs area. What's Bludgeon and Rymick doing?
Is there a basement?
Give me an investigation check as you start looking for a possible entrance into a basement.
He said there's a storehouse out back too.
22.
22. You're not sure if Paulson was familiar enough or understood that there was one. You go back behind the backside of the downstairs shop area. You find like a storage room, like an internal storage room that's kind of filled with just bits and bobs of debris and leftover stuff. There is a trap door on the floor that's maybe about 5 feet by 5 feet, has a metal pole handle on it. You lift it up, there's a set of stairs that seem to go down into either a basement or cellar. You're not entirely sure.
What's the difference between a basement and a cellar?
Cellar tends to be, I believe cellars tend to be more finished. They tend to be used for storage purposes only. Basements tend to be very unfinished and not much inside of them.
Gotcha. Okay.
So wait, do we have a basement or a cellar?
We don't know yet.
Don't know yet because Bludgeon's like standing at the top of the stairs. You and Lyra have gone upstairs.
Bludgeon has a dagger that has light on it, and he'll go down there.
You head on down.
I will.
Into...
Can I follow him down as I'm poking around the downstairs?
True. Sure.
Yeah, come on.
Rymick, what are you doing?
I can go back to the storehouse, whatever.
The storehouse. Okay, in the back.
So,
Cassandra and Lyra, as you get up to the second floor, there's a short hallway that extends towards another set of stairs that go up to the third floor. You can see that there are 4 personal rooms down here. Each of their doors are off hinges and just kind of leaning up against the wall. You look inside one of the rooms and a pack of rats just kind of scatter into the walls. You look into another room. There's stacks of old books. You look into another room. There's lots of like folded up fabric and what looks to be like a mannequin or a sewing dummy in the corner. And then in the fourth room, there's just an old cot that's kind of broken in on itself and a table and a dresser that's kind of broken in on itself as well. And then the stairs leading up to the third floor.
I'll continue up.
Okay. Cassandra continues heading up. Lyra, what do you do?
I'll continue heading up too.
Okay. Zatina and Bludgeon. As you come down the stairs, it is definitely a cellar. In fact, it is the only place that seems intact, like no one's been here for a very long time. You're not sure if either no one knew about it or they just assumed that this place was wholly abandoned and therefore didn't make any inquiries. But there are rows upon rows upon rows upon rows of shelving filled with bottles, just hundreds and hundreds of bottles. Off to the right, there are various casks stacked and neatly preserved with all this strange writing on it, whiskey from Whitestone and Nicodranus ale and like all these exotic drinks from all over Exandria. On the very back wall, you find a distillery, a series of copper distillation equipment, just about everything you'd need to practice the art of distilling any kind of alcohol or even if you need to distill for alchemy, you could do that as well. There's even the remains of like crates of items like hops and wheat and barley and kegs of grape and other things that you might need. There's nice little interlocking stacks of charcoal, and there's these stacks of wood and copper rings for making barrels. It would appear that this place was mostly down here being used to probably either make illicit hooch or possibly smuggle in hooch and avoid paying the tax to the city keepers.
Can we read the labels or the
Oh
writing?
yeah,
on the
they're all
back?
legible. I mean, they're all like there's stuff from Nicodranus, there's stuff from Port Zoom, there's stuff from Vasselheim, there's stuff from Ankarel, there is stuff from Rexingtrum. I mean, everywhere that you could think of a major city, the beverages that they're familiar with have poured into this place. I mean, looking around, the two of you figure there's got to be at least 2,000-3,000 gold worth of beverages here in value.
Jackpot.
Nice.
So the beverages look like they are imported versus being like a fake copy that's local.
Correct. They're either stolen or they've been secretly smuggled in. None of them really give you the feeling that they've been faked or, that they're using them as, there's not like a label making machine to cover the old labels or anything. There's nothing around that tells you
What?
that they were substituting something for what it's not.
If they were smuggling stuff, is there, looking around the cellar, there's the stair place we came in and out of, and I'm assuming there's an exterior set of doors.
Or a tunnel?
Could be. Give me an investigation check as you look around.
Yeah, I'm wondering how many entrances and exits are there in this place.
Boy.
Investigation?
Uh-huh.
17.
In the northwest corner of the cellar, you find another trap door that leads down into a tunnel.
Well, I will try and lift it. I don't know if I can with my noodle arms.
Yeah, give me a strength check as you try to lift the trap door.
Noodle arm gnome wizard says 2.
Doesn't even budge. Doesn't even you're even having a hard time moving the bolt out of the locking mechanism to open it.
I would be like, hey, Blitzer, come here for a second.
But Bludgeon looks at it. Does it look like it's been moved recently? And does it lock from the inside?
There's just a simple latch on it. It does not look like it's been opened any time recently. It looks like it's been closed for quite a long time.
Bludgeon will open it up. I'll open it up.
Give me a strength check.
Can I, would my detect magic still be up?
Still up. Nothing pinging on your nothing pinging on your detection of Magikarp.
Just
10.
open it.
10? Yeah, DC's a 10. So you kind of shift the latch open. Before you could, lift it up, you could see the beginnings of the tunnel, and then you flip it open completely. And as you look down, there is there's equipment down there that looks like it would be for a small hoist or the ability to haul something up. Looks like it goes 10 feet down into a tunnel. There's a metal ladder that you could take down into it. You can see lanterns down below, but they're not lit. They're empty. It looks like this might be where they've been smuggling their stuff in and out of this place.
But recently, or
You're not there, Lyra.
there.
I wish I could tell you.
No.
Recently, or
Damn it! Give me a nature check or survival check, Bludgeon. As you...
So I'm going to tell you the same thing I told Ivar on Monday. We don't have magical transporters that just teleport everybody where everybody is.
Yeah.
The minute somebody happens.
you do. It's called teleportation circle.
We know. We have not encountered any teleportation circles yet.
14.
Ivar did the
14.
same thing on Monday. He was like, everybody was we were always together, and I'm like, no, half of us are on the ship, half of us are over here.
That's not how that works.
Not how that works.
Bludgeon, you definitely get the feeling that no one's been here for a while.
All right.
There's a fine layer of dust on everything.
Kind of, yeah. I mean, all the supplies of drink and casks and everything have like a 1-inch layer of dust just easily settled on every. You guys feel like you're the first two people in here since this place has probably been taken over by the Cobalt Soul.
I'm surprised they didn't find this place.
Yeah. Zatina, you want to keep going down here or get the rest of the party? Show them the find.
Can I use prestidigitation to light up the lanterns I see?
You watch as the two lanterns boop, boop, ping on really quick, which tells you that they have fuel, which is odd, a little odd. Lights up the bottom of the 10-foot entrance into the tunnel. The tunnel floor is moving. And as soon as the lanterns come on, you watch as the swarm of rats like flee deeper into the tunnel. They just kind of squeak and run off deeper into the tunnel. A lot of rats.
I will point up and message, because I know Lyra and Cassandra are somewhere above me. That hey, we found a cellar. Looks like they were smuggling or housing stolen alcohol, but there's a tunnel that goes deeper. Wanted to, didn't want to continue without the rest of you. And then I'll message the same thing to Rymick somewhere up in the storehouse.
Out back.
Rymick, the storehouse is a 2-story detached kind of barn. It looks like a big barn. The barn gates are closed. There's a barn like entry door as well. There's a horse tethered to a post. You get the feeling that might be the guard's horse that was that's currently watching over the place. There also seems to be a loft area up in the barn as well. You can see stacks of empty crates. You can see a stack of hay nearby. Nothing really too untoward. You get the feeling that this is either being used as a livery stable or possibly where they stored all their extra goods. But the door looks like it's closed but not locked.
I walk up to the horse and I'm like, I unhinge it from its wherever it's being held by the rope or whatever. But
From the
you
hitching
don't
post.
need to have such a rude master. Go, be free, be free.
give me animal handling if you would, please.
Cause I thought he was kind of rude when I talked to him, so I'm just letting him. Come on.
Fucking with a man's horse. That's just rude.
18.
18. The horse kind of like nibbles at your fur a little bit and then kind of whinnies at you and blows air out its nostrils and then turns around, just slowly starts to canter out through the front of the property. You hear the guard yell, "Hey, get back here!" And the horse takes off. And then you hear the metal boots of the guard as he goes racing down the street. You can hear a crowd of people like laughing as he's
That guy
busy.
works for us now.
For a week. For only a week.
Unless we pay him to stay.
I'm not
Well, we're
saying
not here. We need someone to watch this place.
If
we
you
can
were
do-
there, Lyra, you could yell at
I know, I'm not there.
Rymick, you watch and
I'm gonna go inside after inside the barn after doing all
yeah.
that.
As you head inside the barn, there's actually quite a bit of there's a lot of crates here of various sizes, wooden crates. They bear emblems from a lot of famous port cities. This might be where they stored some of their stolen goods before you're getting like after hearing Zatina and getting the feel for the fact this place was confiscated by the Cobalt Soul, you're getting the feeling this place is kind of like a fencing operation. Smugglers and stolen objects would end up here, and then they were running a store that they would sell these things out of to kind of legitimize whatever coin they were bringing in for whatever purpose. Give me perception or investigation as you walk around the bottom floor.
8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13.
13. There's a lot of trash and detritus lying around. In the back right corner of the barn, there's something odd about one of the posts that's holding up the ceiling. It's got a slight lean to it, almost as if the base of the post has sunken down.
I'll take my bow out and shoot at the base of it.
6 in the base of the post. The base of the post is hollow. You watch as the arrow goes like through the post and out the other side of it. And then you hear like a metal sound. Like ting 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 ting. There's coins spilling out of the post.
I'll like rattle the pole.
Yeah, you go over to it and you're like, you realize it's hollow. Like you damage it enough that it kind of comes apart, and about 800 coins spill out onto the ground. Silver, gold, platinum. You're not really sure how much.
Jeez. Lyra will like this.
He's not wrong.
Cassandra and Lyra, as you head up to the 3rd floor, you get the message from Zatina about what they found. And on the 3rd floor, you find 3 more what feel like personal rooms similar to the 2nd floor. Except the one difference is where the veranda overlooks down into the promenade, there's a large common room that takes up half of the 3rd floor. There's also a rather large fire pit that's currently not being used. There's more trash and detritus on the floor, stacks of broken wood and buckets of tools and other things. Like people just kind of abandoned the place as it was. But walking out onto the veranda, you now have a really good bird's eye view into the northern promenade. You can see not only all the stalls and places that are set up on this side, but you can even see Gilmore's Glorious Goods, kind of like, maybe 1,000 feet away on the other side of the promenade. You can see all the people kind of shopping, meandering through, and kind of just gives you a good vibe and a kind of like a good sense of what people are doing out in the promenade.
I like this view.
I agree. I'll go and I'll what are the you said there are 2 rooms up here?
3. There's 3 personal rooms, like the ones that you saw down below. There's just bits of trash and other things in each one of those rooms. So you get the feeling that there are 7 rooms available for people to take for their personal use. There's this common room, this giant common room that you and Lyra are on. And then, of course, the giant space on the 1st floor, which is mostly the storefront.
I'll go to I'll go to the farthest back room, like from the stairs, the private room.
Okay.
I call dibs on this one. This one's mine.
Okay.
You watch as Cassandra puts a pair of socks on the floor.
Mine. Rock on the doorknob.
Yeah.
She says, "This one's mine. I claimed it," and I'm just don't pee on it. Just don't pee on it. Just claim it as your own.
No, that's a Rymic move.
Yeah. I'll just roll my eyes. Well, I mean, I guess it's not that bad. My friend Real would love this place. He'd call it a blank slate. He'd probably... I think you'd like him. He's a sorcerer of not perfect repute. And he would probably end up selling all sorts of... But I call it junk on the 1st floor. You'd probably have interest in all the little knickknacks he likes to collect.
I have an idea of what we could sell on the 1st floor.
What was that?
Potions, of course.
Potions?
Lots and lots of potions.
Oh.
You can brew them up in the still.
Yes,
That we
I
don't know
about the
exist
still
yet. Yeah. All right. Well, why don't we go down to the basement and see what
they found
down there.
So Cassandra and Lyra heading down below. Rymic, where are you heading off to next?
There's nothing else in the. I mean, like I suppose I could just open up some of the crates just to see.
Yeah, they
basically
open pretty easily. There's a crowbar leaning up against the wall. You grab the crowbar and kind of like pop open one of the crates. It's like crockery, like bowls, cups, and stuff like that. You go and pop open another crate. It's like filled with like really nice statues and curios. You pop open another crate and it's filled with lots of really nice fabric. You pop open another crate and it's like filled with lots of like general goods that you would find. You just get the feeling that these guys were just stealing anything to get their hands on. It ends up here, and then they just decide what to do with it.
Knowing the history, I want to see if there's any trap doors that lead into any.
Yeah, give me investigation or perception as you look around.
24 perception.
Yeah, there's a hoist over an area of the bottom floor that doesn't make any sense. You head over there, and under a large pile of trash and hay and other things piled up on it, your foot hits like a hollow piece of wood. You kind of move the detritus out of the way. There's a trap door underneath the hoist.
I'll open it and go inside.
Give me a strength check as you try to lift open the trap door.
Not a strength check.
Ooh.
That is a -1.
Yeah, it doesn't budge.
God damn.
I said not a strength check. I asked for not a strength check. I suck at strength. Oh, wait a minute. Can I? No, even with guidance, it's not going to help. I'm gonna head back inside so I can tell Lyra all the gold that I found.
Yeah, I'll say you come back inside and you run into Lyra and Cassandra. They're heading into one of the storage rooms on the ground floor, and then all of you kind of rally down in the cellar, so that you're all kind of caught up on everything that everyone's seen, what you've acquired. The 5 of you, including Eldera, are now. Well, we'll leave Eldera back at the tavern for now. The 5 of you kind of are now standing around in the cellar, kind of all looking down into an exposed tunnel that seems to go off somewhere, but from up here, you're not sure.
That's interesting.
Oh, by the way, we might not have a god after the week, but we got plenty of riches now. We can just buy another one. I might have done something to his horse.
Did you
What
kill
did-
it?
No, I let it free.
Why?
Did
Why?
you sell this horse?
Free horses are always much happier than horses that are chained down.
Well, perhaps out, not in the city.
Okay, but if he was from the Cobalt Soul, he probably was better than someone we would have found elsewhere.
Yeah, I did not like him. We don't need them.
I'll just. Cassandra's just like shrug her head. It's like, all right, well, let's just.
We got other riches in there. The thousands of gold in there. We can buy another one. It's fine.
Maybe
Where is this gold you're
get this-
talking about?
Oh, in the barn. There's probably thousands of golds and gems and bunch of stuff.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
We'll have to circle
What?
back to that, although hopefully without a guard out front, somebody else doesn't find it.
I mean, we're the only ones that knows so far.
All right, perhaps we should go pick that all up before we attract the wrong attention.
Oh, I'm John 85. I closed the door. It's all good.
You know
I'm
what?
so simple-minded.
You do you, Rabbit. You do you. Well, this place is a little beat up. We're gonna have to go shopping.
Yeah, we'll definitely need that money that's
Although-
out in the barn. I'm gonna go out and collect the money in the barn.
Lyra like quickly runs up the stairs. You can hear her feet. You see dust falling through the planking of the floor. She's gone maybe 5 minutes. As she comes back, she's out of breath and jamming coins into her many pockets.
All right, let's go figure out what's down here.
I
Looks
would
like
say
that.
the oddest thing is that, and I'll like take a swipe of the dust, like there's like what, an inch or two of dust
Yeah.
on the shelf next to me, I'll be like, this place hasn't been touched in years, clearly, but there's oil in the lamps down there.
Does the oil in
Oil-
lamps evaporate?
Oil doesn't go bad. It just sits there. I mean, eventually it might turn into like a tar substance, but that would take quite a while. I guess it depends on the oil you're using.
Peanut oil is not very good.
No.
Is it flammable?
I mean,
Very
the
flammable.
lanterns are on right now.
Oh, they're on. Oh.
Yeah, turn them
Yeah,
on.
turn the lantern on.
Oh.
The lanterns were probably the oil in the lanterns is probably there from the last time anyone was down here. Probably when the Cobalt Soul shut this place down.
I figured they would have taken all the alcohol.
If they looked in this trapdoor.
Well, I don't know.
If they found this place, if they found this part of the
True.
Right, their loss, our gain. Okay, we're gonna
Yeah.
have to spend all of the money on trying to get this.
You watch
place
as Lyra
even-
pulls out like a golf visor, puts it on. She pulls out a little journal with a pen and.
Why do I
Okay.
picture Lyra as like this really round, like filled to the brim of just like, you know,
Stuff.
coins and stuff, and you know, just like
That's why I have bags.
she
of
looks like
holding.
Violet but not Violet, you know.
No, that's why I have bags of holding. Otherwise, I would look like that that chick from one of the goblins from the labyrinth that had all of the.
Oh yeah, for hoarders.
Yes. Yeah, I like the bag
Um,
lady goblin.
be like,
What, do you want to go down to check this out, or do you want to just?
Some of those rats look as big as I am.
Well, I mean, you could stay here and count the money. That's okay. And we bludgeons and Cassandra, they're very good at you know, they're the muscle. So
Yeah. Cassandra looks like she could stomp on them.
It's probably best we do find out where that tunnel goes before we find out, you know, someone comes in here unannounced and uninvited.
True.
Agreed.
I mean, the trapdoor does latch on our side, so
That's good. But
I would still like to know where it goes.
yeah.
Perhaps it could be useful.
I'm just saying it's not just an open back door into this place.
I still don't want
Yeah.
anyone entering our back door.
so many jokes.
Well, let us go look then.
Yes.
So who's heading down first?
I'll go down
me.
first.
Okay.
I'll go down.
So I got
After-
Cassandra going down first, Zatina second.
And I guess I'll light a torch.
Or we can
When I
take
do that.
one of the lanterns off the wall.
Tomato, tomato.
Are there lanterns down in the tunnel?
As all of you one by one use the ladder to scale down into the bottom of the entrance, you could feel a breeze. So there's definitely ventilation down here as well. The lanterns, Zatina, give me investigation as you examine one of the lanterns.
Do I get guidance?
Oh yeah, Lyra's down there. D4 guidance.
Okay, that is a 14.
There are scratch marks on the lantern as if someone had used the lantern recently. Unfortunately, with the rats coming and going, there's no distinct trail to pick up on. There's also some freshly kind of used mining equipment just around the two corners of the tunnel. The landing where you guys are is maybe about 30 feet long by 10 feet wide. So as you move forward to look right and left, the tunnel goes right and left. There is air that's kind of breezing through. There are some more unlit lanterns in here as well. There's a wheelbarrow kind of leaning up against the wall. There's some shovels and pickaxes. And you can hear voices coming from the right side tunnel. It's echoey and very dim. You can't understand what they're saying or what the language is, but there's somebody talking very far away off to the right.
Who's got a familiar?
I do.
Send him down there
I'm gonna send him down.
or something.
Take Sebastian out of my pocket and I send him down.
It's a monkey, right?
Yeah.
Little spider monkey.
Yeah.
Gibbon or a spider
it's
monkey?
actually a pygmy monkey. But
Pygmy
yeah.
monkey, that's right. The little monkey kind of like crawls off your shoulder down onto the ground and disappears down to the right. Are you warging through it so you can see what's going on? So you can talk, but you're currently deaf and blind.
I'm gonna hold on to Eldira's shoulder. Wait, no, we left Eldira.
Yeah, she's at the tavern.
All right, then I'll hold on to Rymek's shoulder.
Okay.
Pet it.
You grip the fur like this to kind of like keep from falling over. Give me a perception check, and it's very much like the Beastmaster. You know, this little monkey is kind of like shimmying down the hallway. And
Guidance. My D4 went off.
I don't know if you get guidance. I think using your familiar is yeah. Well, yeah, but you're using your familiar. I think it's concentration.
Is it concentration?
It might be.
Where is Wild Companion? Find familiar. While you're familiar, it doesn't say. It says as a bonus action, you can see the familiar's eyes and hear what it hears.
Then it's not concentration. Then you
gaining the benefits. Okay.
Yep.
I got a 20 plus 4.
24.
You said perception?
Yeah, perception.
Okay, 24.
The monkey gets about 90 feet down the tunnel.
Mm-hmm.
There's another ladder that seems to descend down into another tunnel, but you can hear water. There's a breeze of air coming up, and through your monkey's eyes looking down, you can see a small rowboat that is like kind of in like a sewer cistern. There's light coming from somewhere, but you're not sure where. There's 3 individuals in the rowboat. There's 2 people on the side of the cistern. They seem to be loading up the rowboat with boxes and crates. They are all tabaxi.
I will be sharing this with everybody.
Okay.
Are we going to approach them?
They're likely Padway's people.
Let me rephrase that. Are we going to engage them?
Yes.
I can't hear you, but they're Padway's people most likely. There's 3 of them, and there are floating boats.
Give me an insight check, Lyra, as you're detailing all this information to everybody.
17 plus 4, 21.
What you can see on them and what they're talking about, you can hear them talking about recovering of stolen items. These are not Padway's people.
They're talking about recovering stolen items. I don't actually think they're Padway's people. I'm going to keep listening.
Okay.
I'm going to keep making my way down the tunnel.
Okay. Give me a stealth check, Cassandra, as you're making your way down the tunnel.
So are they like at the bottom of the ladder? Are they like in that vicinity, or are they like down the ladder and farther?
They're down the ladder and maybe 10 feet over in the water in the rowboat.
They said stealth?
Yep.
Disadvantage!
Must be all that armor.
4.
So as you're looking through the eyes of your familiar, Lyra, Suddenly, the 5 tabaxi stop talking. They look up at the top of the ladder, and they see
I
a
would
little
have heard
monkey.
too.
They see a little monkey staring at them. They immediately jump into the rowboat and start rowing away.
Shit, I've been made. They're rowing away.
Cassandra, you get to where, you get to the
Here we-
edge of where the ladder is, looking down. You can see the water kind of foaming and frothing from where they jumped into it and started rowing the boat away.
Is this like a sewer? What is this?
It looks like a sewer, yeah.
How far down the ladder?
15 feet.
Did they leave boxes behind?
They did.
I'm gonna
Ooh,
tell. They left
how-
boxes behind.
Cassandra's not there. She is down the tunnel
No,
at the ladder.
Telling everybody else.
Oh, yeah, everyone else can
I-
hear you.
I would like to jump down the hole.
Give me acrobatics or athletics as you jump down the 15 feet.
And I'm gonna tell the group, damn it, Cassandra made them run. I could have heard more.
16.
16. You barely stick the landing. I put the DC at a 15, and you feel your ankle twist a bit, but you kind of keep it from like bending over. And as you land, you're now in a 20-foot wide by 15-foot tall sewer tunnel that is filled with water. There's a very bright pinpoint of light to your right. There's darkness to your left. You see the shadowy outline of a rowboat, kind of like maybe 80, 90 feet down the tunnel, heading
Oh,
towards
they're
what
they're
looks
gone.
like an exit.
They're gone.
I'm gonna exit
And there's
out
a
of
stack of
Sebastian.
crates on the edge of the cistern.
How far down the sewer can I chase them before there's nowhere else left to go?
On either side of the tunnel, you're not sure how deep the water is, but on either side of the tunnel, there's a 3-foot wide ledge that you could attempt to run down.
Could I? How fast are they moving? Is it possible for me to outrun the boat?
You might be able to catch them if you run as fast as you can.
Yeah, I'll immediately give chase. I want to get within. I'm trying to get within 60 feet of them.
Give me athletics or acrobatics as you start running down the ledge.
17.
17.
I'm following.
At some
Warged out.
point, it's warged out. So as you warg out, you command the familiar to chase after Cassandra. What are the rest of you doing at this point?
No, I meant I'm unwarging and then going down.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
Actually, physically
Gotcha.
going.
Gotcha.
Yeah. Following the paladin.
So, Bludgeon, Rymick, what are you guys doing the same thing?
I'm following Lyra because she was holding on to me. So
Okay.
Going to pause and look at the crate, and then
Okay.
kind of later.
So as all of you start chasing down the long hallway, getting to the ladder and dropping down into the sewer line, you can see Cassandra is tearing after the rowboat. Cassandra, give me a Constitution save, if you would, please.
11.
11. There's a sudden flash of magic from the rowboat. You watch as Cassandra goes stiff and then falls into the water.
That's not good. She can drown.
Well, as soon as she starts drowning, she'll wake up.
That depends
Wait,
on
did
what-
they put me to sleep?
Okay.
They did a stun spell effect on you.
Okay.
So for the next minute, you are now stunned and sinking in the water.
Yeah, let's someone jump in, get her. Yep. Yeah.
I think
yeah.
so. I took bubble bath.
I don't
last
like
night.
to be wet. Oh, for crying out loud, I go and jump after him.
Ryvik heads over to try to recover Cassandra.
It's the 3-foot person going after the 6-foot
I
human.
know.
Come on.
What is
Come
like-
on.
I'm only 4 foot.
I'll cast.
If you're gonna cast something, I'm not jumping in.
Touch. Okay.
I don't. God damn it! I don't have anything.
Okay, then I'm jumping in.
Nope, you don't have to jump in. I cast
Alright.
Bubble Lift.
Okay.
Bubble lift.
Watch as the big bubble appears around the thinking Cassandra. Cassandra's lifted up, bringing her back over to where you guys are standing on the landing of the cistern. You then lose sight of the rowboat as it heads out in through the light. Bludgeon, give me perception as you examine the crates.
All right.
I go over Cassandra. I saw this in a movie once. Something about 7 dwarves and a fair lady. And he leads over to try to kiss her.
Wait, Rymek, does that mean you're gonna kiss Cassandra?
No, I take that back. Comedy retract. Comedy retract.
Bludgeon rolls a 6.
A 6?
I can re-roll it with heroic inspiration.
Yeah, if you'd like to.
Or
Feel free.
guidance?
Once a day, I can do that. Perception. Better. 23.
23. These are crates from other cities. They are freshly nailed shut, like they were recently nailed shut. And there are fresh kind of imprints or burn, like a label was burnt into these. Recovered by the green cloaks, and there's a there's like a emblem on there. Give me a history check and see if you recognize.
I'm going to as well.
Okay.
14.
14.
Okay, it's 13 plus 6. 19.
19. You recognize them as the Green Cloak Detective Agency from Marquette.
So maybe they were hired to recover the material, which is now ours.
We should.
Well, you don't get the feeling this came from your guys' building. There could be other places down here that the smugglers were using.
Yeah. This is probably a commonly used. Every house on our neighborhood block has access to this tunnel.
All right. Can we open up a crate and see what's in it?
Yeah, you pop open one of the crates. It is filled with like very fine china and crockery. You pop open another one. It's filled with like strange looking porcelain statues. You pop open another one. It's filled with like these really cool decorative bowls. Feels like kind of like high end stuff that noble people would buy.
Oh, do we care? I mean,
Maybe they're making like the equivalent, the fantasy equivalent of knockoff Louis Vuittons.
Or
Am I still
or-
unconscious?
The 1 minute goes by and the bubble pops and you are now no longer stunned.
or we
Prestidigitates
Damn
it.
it.
Fine.
Doesn't smell like sewer water.
find them and we give them back
thank
their
you.
stuff. We don't need to.
I don't know if it'll get the smell out completely.
It's a pretty
Did you hear that in
thorough
your room?
Do I can I
Yeah.
make a history? Do I know who the green cloaks are?
You can give me a history check if you want.
Nope, I don't.
Okay.
I don't. I don't.
What'd you roll,
Who are
one?
these green cloaks? A 2.
2.
They're a detective agency out of Marquette.
I can give it a try.
They are localized in Drusar. Go ahead, Zatina.
Localized in Drusar.
Where is Marquette? Okay, there. Okay, I'm looking at the map.
That
It
is
means-
a 19.
19. You would know that the Green Cloaks are often hired to do private work or recovery work or inspective work or to look for missing people, missing items, people who are wanted by the Chande Quorum for infractions or possible purposes of crimes that were committed in Drusar. They don't answer directly to the Chande Quorum, but they're often hired by the Chande Quorum to do this
So
work.
they're kind of like bounty hunters that work kind of mostly for the Chande Quorum.
Yeah, that's the vibe you get.
Like Pinkertons.
Yeah.
Almost sounds like.
So they're probably not smugglers.
Bad
They're
guys.
probably here recovering these smuggled goods.
Hmm.
If they were returning stolen goods, we should try and get a hold of them and give it back to them.
Can we message the retreating bodies?
They're too far away now.
They're long gone now.
These green cloaks, they don't seem like the. Oh, well, I don't know. I don't know much about them or anything really. Perhaps we could talk to Perhaps we can find more information about them at an inn or something. We can let them know.
Will these crates fit into our place through that staircase and winch?
Oh yeah, definitely get the vibe. Sorry, not the green cloaks, the green seekers. My bad. Wrong
Green
reference.
Seekers.
Green seekers.
And leave like a note. Be like, sorry for the misunderstanding.
I don't know if they'd come back here. We'd probably be better off bringing these back to the house and trying to find them.
Yeah, probably good. Probably the fastest way to do it.
You could always just sell it.
Then if I get to mention, we just had thousands of gold and gems.
Yeah, but if we
Yeah.
try and just sell it, then we're no better than Padway.
We could be Padway's replacement.
I
rather not
can
try and
often turn
kill
an
people.
eye to taking stolen goods whose owners cannot be determined, but it is clearly that these green seekers were trying to return these to the rightful owner. We must try and get these back to them. If we cannot find them, or if they choose not to return for them, then I see not why we can't hold on to them for a while.
About a month, and then if it doesn't get claimed, then we get to keep it. Like a dog.
We must make a considered effort to make sure we get this back to them, though.
I
Very
am
well.
Well, we can try.
horrified that I am agreeing with Cassandra, but yes.
Look, we're all getting along. Can we go now?
Yeah, but we got to pick up these boxes.
Well, we
I'm
can
already
take what we
walking.
can carry, and then we can always come back later for the rest.
True. This is it's underneath our home now, so
How are we
you
gonna
guys,
get it up?
You guys figure that it takes you about half an hour. There's hoists and riggings up above, so it takes you about half an hour. And at the end of that half hour, you guys recover 15 crates.
Okay.
Oh, all right.
There was another direction that we could go down.
Yep, there
Industry, right?
was the sewer to the right where they fled out towards the light, and then there was a continuation into the darkness of the sewer to your left.
Is that something we want to do right now?
I was just wondering which way is the breeze coming from?
From the right.
The way
Okay.
with the light.
Yep.
So
That
they
makes
were
sense.
probably heading out of this underground sewer
Tunnel.
system.
Hmm.
Probably heading towards a culvert since there was light.
Hmm.
Shut up. What do you want?
Food, Dad. Dad, food. Food,
He
Dad.
has food. He
Mine's
has plenty of
yelling
food
at
out.
me from kitty jail.
Okay. So we go back up.
You guys head back up. You're now back in the cellar. Where would you like to go next? I suspect Sam is taking his cat to kitty jail right now.
I have to preemptively put mine because I know she's gonna be biting the crap out of the back of my calf.
That's funny.
No, I'm just making sure it's not something dumb like they don't have food or something. But I don't know. He just kind of screams at me sometimes. I don't know what he wants anymore, to be honest.
Does he cross his eyes when he screams at you?
No, he just screams at me. Anyways.
That's what they do.
Well, let's go shopping and see if we can find someone to uncurse. I mean,
Maybe one of the
Ward?
stronger people can help lift up that door in the bottom of the storage barn.
Well, let's go take a look then.
Okay.
I'll head over that way, and I guess I'll get to the barn, and then I'll just go right over to wherever the hatch is at and try and open it.
Give me a strength check as you try to open up the trap door.
17.
I'm trying to look around for our guard
Okay. Yeah, he's
on our
gone.
way to the.
He's gone. He's gone.
It's great.
Cassandra, as you open up the hatch in the storage room or the barn, there's a wooden ladder that leads 5 feet down into what looks like just a rather large empty room, probably where you could hide stolen goods.
So like a little basement cellar below the barn.
Yeah, just like an empty, like maybe 100 square foot room.
I was kind of look down there. It just looks like an empty room. I mean, we can come explore it more thoroughly later if you like, but it doesn't seem like it goes anywhere. It's not like the tunnel or anything.
Oh, sorry, ma'am. Lyra, as you're looking for the guard, he comes out of the crowd carrying the reins of his horse. My horse got undone somehow. Sorry about that. I'll tether him out front so I can keep an eye on him. I'll get back to work.
You sure you want to bring him back?
I'm gonna ask the guard if he can. Can you organize some cleaners to come out and clean up a lot of the detritus in the house? Just in the top two floors, starting.
I mean, I've got friends and family in the city. I'm sure I could put something together for you. I don't have the coin to front it for you, unfortunately, but
It's okay. We'll be here, over the next couple days. So,
How much do you need to pay? Would it cost to have this building cleaned out for us?
Oh, you want it cleaned? I thought you were going to burn it down and build another one. Well, I could always, I could ask my cousin. He'll probably find you some people to do some basic work. I mean, this place, you're probably looking at 500 gold to get it at least cleaned up and ready for move-in.
okay. Well, we may have to get some second opinions and find out.
Well, that
other...
really depends. How are y'all willing to clean this ourselves, or do we want to pay and have someone else clean it?
I don't even want to live here.
This place is so below my station.
Already wandered back inside and is like taking like an old rag and started cleaning just herself.
Here, I'll turn to him. I'll give him 200 gold pieces. Get as much done as you can with this, and please start with the top floor.
Yeah.
Okay. I'll be back with my cousin and some of his friends. Thank you. He kind of pockets the gold and heads off into the crowds.
I don't know if I would have given him
I unhinged
money.
his horse and I slapped the horses behind and tell him to go
And he
free
just goes
again.
bolting through the crowd.
Would you stop that?
Ryman,
What? I'm sorry. I don't like the guy. I'm sorry. The horse needs to be free, man.
Do you not like the
longer
guy or do you not like his
spend-
horse? Because
the
you're
more
going to get his
time
horse
he
killed.
spends chasing his horse, the longer it's going to take for him to get my room cleaned.
Oh no,
So
he's
now
on the
now you're
horse.
causing problems for me.
He's on the horse. It's just the horse is like bolting through the crowd.
Oh, okay.
Anyways, all right, let's just let's go out into the market and see what we can find.
All right.
Everyone give me perception checks as you start perusing the market and the new wagons and everything going on.
I will definitely be looking for a tailor if I can find one.
Ooh, 22.
Ooh,
Nice.
Ooh.
22 as well.
Nice.
You said
Nice.
perception?
Yep. 11.
Guidance.
I
I'm
want-
guidancing myself. You guys
I
want
want an
guidance? You can have guidance
adamantine
too.
bow and adamantine arrows, please. Thank you.
Dirty 20.
30, 20,
26.
and 26 for Lyra. There are a lot of interesting wagons that have been set up that have come in recently. Some of the shops that are open. The one thing that catches your eye, Bludgeon, is there's a jeweler shop nearby. There is this interesting individual in front of the shop. He's got very slick back hair. He's dressed impeccably, and he's kind of like, as people walk by, he's trying to kind of convince them to come into his shop. He's successful a couple times, and he just seems to be pandering to the crowd, offering up sales on his jewelry and interest in the many different bits of jewelry that he sells.
I want to retcon. I left Sebastian guarding the trap door to the cellar.
Okay, good to know.
Bludgeon will walk by with the intent of being bothered by this guy. And then-
Hello, my good fellow. I could see you've got a fine eye for vintage. I've got many excellent pieces of jewelry that will go quite nicely with these things that you're wearing. My name is Quentin Puck. Please come into my shop if you would.
You said you got no game.
Well, Quentin,
Your drip is suspiciously dry.
Oh, casting all those rizzes.
Well,
And what
yeah.
is your name, good sir, on this fine, wonderful day?
right? Bludgeon.
Bludgeon! Oh, straight to the point. I love it. So, what can I do for you, young man? Or old man? I'm indifferent to age.
Do you have any gems or jewelry of the vintage of my dress here?
No. I could never afford such museum quality pieces, but please feel free to come in and peruse and browse if you'd like.
Bludgeon looks around, see if there's anything worthwhile.
Yeah, give me a perception check as you glance the interior of his shop.
12.
12. The shop is quite immaculate. There are at least a dozen people here perusing glass cases or looking at fineries on shelves. There's one particular section of a glass case that catches your eye. It is filled with a lot of pearls.
Oh,
And the emblem on some of the workmanship here reminds you of the emblem on that silver case that you have.
do I have anybody with me with my team?
Yeah, I think we're all together.
All right.
Well, not necessarily. I mean, you guys can make your own choices.
Oh.
Cassandra would have. Yeah, she'd still be there. Yeah.
Okay, Cassandra's
She
there
likes
with you.
pretty things.
And have you ever seen a box, a silver box that holds
Something.
pearls? Very-
Well, of course, I had one stolen from me some time ago, maybe 2 weeks ago, I believe.
Was there anything unusual about it, do you think? I've always dreamed of something like this.
Well, I mean, it is one of my many security boxes I use to keep the pearls and other jewelry and other things safe from thieves. Unfortunately, whoever stole it was not aware that it was protected. So hopefully they are missing hands or possibly missing a face when they try to open it. I care not.
I'm gonna just kind of reach down and just kind of like nudge whoever's standing next to me and just being like, I don't know who am I standing next to? I guess I'll just
Because
poke it.
So far it's you and Bludgeon in there. Those are the
No,
only
I
two.
followed too.
So Lyra, you're in there as well.
Okay. I guess I'll just be poking at Lyra and just
I
like
thought we all
looking
went.
down at her.
Why would you
Horrific.
need this box to be trapped? I mean, how valuable could those pearls be?
Oh, they'd be quite valuable. I believe I put some 1,500 gold worth of pearls in there. I was supposed to deliver them to an enchanter. He is using them as material components for some magical things that he is making.
Any idea what that could be?
Not a clue. I'm not the magic kind. I try not to dabble in such things.
What? No side quest? What?
After hearing that we found who the box kind of returned to, Cassandra's just gonna step out.
Leaving Lyra.
I'll be waiting. I'll be waiting right outside though.
Rymek, while the three of them were busy
I'm just
going,
eyeing Bludgeon. Sorry.
Yeah, the three of them went off to look at the jewelry store. You notice a halfling smithy, hard at work, kind of doing
I was
repairs.
I was kidding about what I said.
No, I'm just
Okay.
saying with that
Not the bonus.
22. I'm just saying that with
Oh.
that 22.
Okay.
You do notice the smithy kind of like hard at work, but he's not making typical armor or weapons. He seems to be making custom items. Like you can see like a beautiful crossbow hanging from a peg. You could see like a particular halberd that looks quite amazing. You can see a shirt of chainmail that looks very unique, not like anything that you've ever seen. He's currently working on a dagger. There's a barrel filled with arrows and bolts. There's kind of like a small table with a hand axe and other little kind of odd weapons and gadgetry. Like he seems skilled. Like he is roughly 2.5 feet tall, but he is ripped. He's corded out from obviously physical work over a prolonged time. And he's blacksmithing within a traveling smithy. So obviously when he's done, he can load it back up into his wagon and be on his way. He kind of catches you admiring his work out of the corner of his eye, and he kind of blinks twice and looks at you and I'm sorry, sir, but what is your name?
My name is not important. What are you working on?
Your people come from a long ways away
I'm
from
going
here.
to stop you right there. My people.
Well, yes, your kind, your lineage.
Oh, okay. We're gonna have to
What
growl
else?
at you for a minute there.
What else would I mean by that? I'm unfamiliar with your form of racism. I apologize.
What is it you want to ask?
May I examine your bow, sir?
How do you, I don't even have my bow out. How does he know? Because it summons.
It's probably on your back. Oh,
No, don't look at my
it's
picture.
summon.
No, he knows what Rymek is. He's worked with his people before.
Okay, I summon it. Frost it
Ah.
out.
Of course. And can you do magic with ice and frost? Your coloration tells me you're from the far north. I'm not used to seeing your kind down here so far south of your home. What brings you down here? Are you on a journey? Are you searching for something? I'm very familiar with your people.
Well, I was down here to get a. What was that? What's my backstory? I was down here for getting a job, and then I ended up helping protect some other. I'm just
Idiots?
here. I want to say something, but I don't want to be rude. So,
Rude to us or rude to him?
rude to you.
Just say it.
I've been protecting these idiots. and
I've been
everything.
protecting these idiots. who keep falling into trouble. Yes, I am quite south from home. But I hope to get back soon, God willing.
Can I interest you in something, perhaps?
I'm sure, but could you also tell me where I don't know what they're called. Who makes boots? A leather worker?
A cobbler.
Cobbler. Thank you.
Yeah.
I need of a fine cobbler as well. I mean, you can still show me what you'd like to show me, of course, but
Cherry? Or
There
peach?
is a. You're not there, Lyra.
apple.
Apple.
Apple cobbler.
Apple.
As he kind of points down about 12 wagons down the road that you're in, and there's somebody who's selling leather gloves, leather boots, and like leather armor. And I'm not really sure what a cobbler is, but there's a tanner and a tanner down there that makes leather goods. Perhaps he can provide you with what you need. No, I have this dagger that I acquired from one of your folk a long time ago. I've never been able to successfully sell it, and perhaps you might be interested. He picks the dagger up off the table. It's just a pommel and a hilt. You watch as he mutters some kind of word, and it turns into a knife made of ice. And then he kind of twirls it around and throws it without releasing it. And then you watch as the spell effect ice knife goes out, sticks into the post, and kind of retracts. You're familiar with this, although whether or not you tell them, these things are usually given to small children of your kind to practice kind of like throwing things and throwing weapons. He's holding it like it's a precious magical item, but this is basically a child's toy that he's got.
Oh, you've got quite a great weapon there from my people. Yes,
I knew it. What do you think I could sell
it's
this?
missing a component, though. May I?
Of course. He gently hands it over to you.
I'm gonna I'm going to make the put some ice, make the ice hilt come out even like you know how like the hilts look like a Y on swords, you know?
Yeah.
So he's gonna do that to the dagger to make it look more embellished.
Gotcha.
And pretend that he's doing some magical hoo-ha on it, even though it's really not. He's not doing anything on it. He's just making it as I made the extra. You needed to unlock power from somebody from my kind to put the rune on there, and the price will definitely go up on that for now.
Excellent. Thank you so much. Here,
but it only lasts 3 days, and then it will melt. So you need to sell it in 3 days.
Very well. This is phenomenal. Thank you so much. By the way, the tanner goes by the name of Richardson. I'm sure he'll have what you need.
Fantastic. Good day, or as they say in another realm, bidet.
Bidet.
As you head past the other wagons, you arrive at the tanner's wagon. What can I do for you, sir? What do you require?
I'm looking for special items for my travels. Boots of soft landing.
Boots of soft landing.
Yes.
Do you fall a lot, sir?
I might give them as a gift for someone who does fall a lot.
I don't necessarily have
Featherfall?
those.
Featherfall?
I do have a pair of boots that gain you advantage on certain things that you might do, but I don't have anything. Boots of soft landing. I'll have to look into that.
Boots of don't break my ass.
What they do is they make it so you can always land on your feet, and they it's like a featherfall kind of thing.
Is it made out of cat's skin, perhaps?
It's made out of fur-lined fur-lined boots, finely crafted and quilted, and they have, those ceramic soles that emit colorful magical energy on the bottoms. Helps
I
you
will
from
have
being
to take
prone
your
as
word
well.
for it. I've never heard of such an object, but I will keep an eye out for them.
Really,
Maybe they'll-
it's an uncommon item. Everybody should have one. That's just
I'm not sure what rarity you're discovering.
I'm sorry. I
but-
thought you dealt in like magical, rare magical, cool things. Not,
no.
Okay. I mistook that. I go back to the guy with the dagger and I make the dagger melt because he lied to me.
Ryan's gonna go around just fucking with every single
Yeah.
merchant. Every merchant is not gonna want to do business with us because we're gonna be like associated with this asshole.
He's a rude asshole. It's kind of how he is. He's just, he's just kind of like. And by the way, that knife is a child's toy. Good luck. And he walks back.
As you guys make your day busy or make the morning busy with the looking around the promenade, that's going to be a good spot for us to stop, but go ahead and linger. Everybody else, thanks for coming out and watching. Be safe, be kind, and don't forget, play a game. You guys go ahead and linger. We'll talk about the schedule. Everybody else, hopefully we'll see you next week. Good night, everybody.
A shadow stirs on the mountain high. Whispers dance where the eagles fly. The earth it hums, a warning cry. The world awaits the break of dawn.